to our Saturday hand cam live stream. How are you all doing today? Under 7 minutes? Karena si Nations country like 12. Nana, oh my goodness. Howdy, buddies. Today we're gonna be baking together biscuit jam cookies. So it's a very simple recipe. We even have some blackberry jam and some fig jam. And ta-da! My hands are naked and shiny. Always hydrate your hands. My goodness. I was gonna do nail polish but decided not to. Yee. So are you ready? Oh, is the music playing? I don't know. Is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Let me know if the music is too loud. It's a Mario soundtrack. Oh. Maybe I should hear it. Oh. Oh, so cute! Let me know if it's too loud or not. I don't know. It's been like ages since I've done a hand cam. I'm very nervous. I'm so naked and afraid of the internet. Naked and Afraid is a series. It's like a documentary series they did in the early 2000s. It's where people would go around in the wilderness testing out their survival skills, their knowledge, and they were literally naked. What a story. And they would lose a ton of weight. Oh my gosh. They would lose an immense amount of weight. It was pretty sad. Some people almost died too. I'm sure they signed ending legal contract so that they wouldn't sue the television series. But without further ado, we are gonna do our cookies. Oh my gosh. We got some butter. Always heat up your butter. That's right, it has to be this fluidy. Yeah. Nice butter. Got our flour. Okay, so I have the recipe. It's about we have our 1/2 a cup of sugar. We have our 1.5 cups of flour. Raspberry jam is optional. For these little cookies here. This is the recipe. I shall provide it later in the description so you can go check out Easy Jam Drop biscuits. They're little. They're gonna be kind of tiny. It all depends on how big you want them. 𝑩𝒆 says we're jamming. I hope you like jamming too. We're jamming. So cute. Conrad like 12 says sorry for missing Thursday. Been a camping trip. Sorry. That's okay. I want to go camping. The weather for fall is the best time to actually go out into nature. During the summer, it's too hot. The trees are burning. Forest fires during the summer. Because that's how dry it gets. It's so dry where I live. A few miles away near the coast. Usually it'll be kind of humid, but no. Forest fires are a big deal during the summer. Yeah, I think that's the worst thing you have to look out for. It's just trees catching on fire for no reason. Sometimes it is because of littering and people smoking in the woods. Or lighting little logged fires. Yeah, logged fires turn deadly. Well, you're supposed to have a method of clearing it so there's no like leaves or bark, things like that. Tree limbs, twiggies, oh my gosh. To light a campfire, you usually get, they call it the brush. It'll be like dried up leaves and sticks and twiggies. I mean, that's why things catch on fire. You're supposed to clear it so where it's like just dirt. Then you get a bunch of rocks and stones and you start circling around it and still make sure the whole area is empty. Yeah. I mean, I used to go camping as a kid. I was a little scout. So I was a little camper. Oh, story time. And they would tell us not to sit too close because we'd catch on fire and, you know. Yeah, I mean, they didn't say that. They just said, like, for your safety, keep a distance. We'd have our little hands out with the little s'mores. Grandmaster says, catch mom making biscuits. We'll have kimchi. If he wants to make an appearance, he can come. But hopefully not right now. So we're gonna go ahead and add our dry ingredients first. We have our 1.5 cup of flour. You guys can make this at home too if you want. It's just little biscuits. Then we have our half cup of sugar. This does require a blender. So, for vanilla, I'm using Mexican vanilla Molina. This is very strong, very potent. I need more of it though. I'm running out. I'm gonna do, it's supposed to have like a teaspoon. I'm just gonna do a, measure it with the cap. As long as it's not more than this, we should be fine. I did 1/4 of the cap. Gosh, this can stain. Alright, you're going off screen now. So are these little dudes. Yeah, you're going off. Or dudettes. Alright, their appearance is gone now. We got our little moo-moo. Aww. Should I flip the camera where it's like I'm showing it to you? Maybe? Hello, FGC highlights. Big head. I do have a very big head. This cow's got nothing but head. I think what I can do is switch the camera. So it's like I'm facing you. Transform. Flip vertically. Oh, that really makes a difference. Now it looks like I'm giving something to you. It looks like you're across the table from me. Should I move this? Nah, it's fine. Now, this is our fig. This is our jar of delicious fig. We're gonna mix it up, and we're not just gonna do regular jam. Or like a raspberry jam. We're gonna be doing blackberry, which is left. You can tell we really love our blackberry and the figgy. Figs are good. Figs have tons of fiber. Alright, I'll have the jam closer to you. I had to hide it in the fridge so nobody would eat all of it. Oh my gosh. So we got our butter, I think. Yeah, we're gonna use this little guy. It'll be like 10 minutes in the oven. It says, ooh. I gotta check chat. You guys are so fast. It says, Petrol Lover 2001. My grandma had a bakery in the 50s, and she put a pinch of tobacco in everything because she loved the smell. Business was booming because people got addicted to the nicotine. Is that a true story? Wow. I mean, if you think about it, I don't know if you guys know it, but coca was used as medication by doctors for colds and stuff historically, and then they realized that people got addicted to coca, so they stopped using it for medicinal reasons. It's a true story. How it started off as medicine and became illegal. FGC highlights that Sprinkles is not a lifter, confirmed. No muscles. Nah, I'm just a woman. A woman can be whatever she wants. You know how beauty standards are nowadays. You can't really keep up with the demands. Dalmatians, like I said, for your VTuber model, are you waterproof? I have hair, so I guess not. I guess I do get wet. I'm kind of like a sponge. Hey yo, sister. Says you did like this. Hello, buddy. Connor12 says, Sprinkles, dare you to squash Chad under your shoes? Oh, okay. Alright. I shall squish you with my feet. This is where you are. I shall squish you now. Tap, 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 tap. Squishy, squishy, squishy. I'll turn you guys into jam. Did you guys ever hear that historically, people would actually use their feet, even nowadays? They still do that with different types of products where they'll actually squish it with their body. Because they believe the body weight was actually pretty good, or the taste of feet? That's how they made wine. We're gonna stir it up together. So this is our flour, sugar, and vanilla extract. Now be careful with how much you put of vanilla, especially since it's kind of like a... when they say extract, they mean like really strong vanilla beans. Ooh, we may not need the blender. Mix it until it's nice and clumpy. I used maybe, if I could measure the butter, I say about a cup of butter. It's said to use about a stick. We usually buy like a butter, a butter that's like this big. That's like more than a cup. It's a big log of butter for butter lovers. It also helps with baking. FGC Highlight says, wait, Sprinkles is a woman! That's right, guys. Woman confirmed. Oh, my hands are kind of pink. Oh, they are kind of pink. I'm pink! I'm creamy pink, with a hint of aloe undertones. But yes, Cudrael, hopefully I fulfilled the fantasy of squishing you guys into something delicious like jam. You know, I was thinking, do you guys want to do another pumpkin carving? Or do you want to get experimental and try a different type of carving for Halloween? Because we already did the pumpkin carving last year. Brown Dwarf says, howdy, howdy. I gotta get my little Western hat on. So are you guys tempted to make cookies now? Because we've already done pie. I think we've done pancakes, but we haven't made waffles. Waffles and pancakes are kind of different. The seasoning, the proportion, and the mouthfeel. That's my favorite component about food rating. Does it have a perfect mouthfeel? It has to have a delicious, crispy, crunchy, like bacon. You know, growing up, I didn't realize, but AI Mother really likes crispy bacon. She says she believes it should be cooked thoroughly, so it was always nice and crunchy. But my brother-in-law, because AI older sister's married. Yeah, she's married. He actually likes his bacon kind of pink and rare. So, it's a little, some people think it's undercooked, but I don't know. If you're baking your own bacon, nah, it's whatever. Bacon's bacon. They have maple-flavored bacon. Oh gosh. I didn't realize meat could be so sweet. Depends on the dish, though. Grandmaster says, Halloween stream is definitely... I'm down. Oh. Did I do something wrong? I think I'm supposed to squish it now together. I might have to use the blender. Or just my hands. What do you think? Do you think I mixed it enough? I think the cow loves it. Do you like it? Oh, he's like looking at it. Oh. Oh, he's so happy to see you guys again. Or maybe she. Is it a she? I don't know. Doesn't have udders, so I guess it's I guess male? Some sort of steer? I don't think specific. Grandmaster says, they have candied bacon? Is it made from like actual bacon where they melt it down and mix up the flavor? Or is it supposed to be an interpretation of bacon kind of candy? Oh. Brown Dwarf Buddy says, ain't Halloween carvings originally done in turnips? You want to do a pumpkin... Instead of a pumpkin carving, you want to do a turnip carving? You guys, the squash family has a variety. They got all sorts of colors. I saw it at the store. I was like, ooh. And they called it some sort of fantasy pumpkin because the color was so bright and abnormal. It's not for eating, apparently. It's artificially made and altered, so it can fit the needs of Halloween, I guess. Some people want a really bright orange pumpkin, but this one's kind of red toned. It's not the typical. But yeah, squash family. We can do turnips if you want. What should we really do? Should we carving? Should we do... Oh, okay. We can do treats instead. We'll make my grandmother's favorite treat. I think we're gonna have to blend it. I think so. Do I move it forward? I do move it forward. So you guys can see more of it. Ooh, Grandmaster says, yeah, it's bacon with tons of sugar to make it like candy. Oh, so it's like sweet sugar bacon. Oh, I do love bacon. Muerto says, no whisk or giant spoon with holes? I do have a whisk. Oh. Grandmaster says cows are she's. So, is this a steer or a cow? Because a steer is male. Then what do they call it? Castrated steer. I think that's what a steer is. A bull is not castrated, but a steer is. Steers are used for delicious meat. What is going on? It says you need, raisin flour. Got it. Oh! I know what I forgot! You guys, I forgot the one and most important ingredient. The egg. Oh, this is gonna get dirty! My hands are gonna get dirty! Garslane says, oh wait, no, look! Garslane, buddy, where is he? Grandmaster says cows are female and bulls are males and steers are castrated. It says Cuddler88. I run Connie Cuddler88. Taste test. I bet it's sweet. You guys can have some if you want. Yum 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 yum. Yes, Brown Dwarf says steers are castrated. I forgot the egg. Now my hands are filthy. I don't know what to do. I'll just put it in a cup. Never mind. Problem solved. But now they're still dirty. Oh well. You don't want to get salmonella, so I'll just... This hand now is rejected, so it'll have to hold the side of the bowl, so... Imagine if I forgot to put the egg in? It was sitting in my little pouch like a kangaroo baby. I've been wearing my apron all day. I was so like, oh, I'm gonna do a hand cam today. So the purpose of the egg... Because an egg... comes together. It didn't actually require water or anything. One large egg, vanilla bean paste. Then you got your sugar, got your butter. I could bring out the... Kind of want a hand whisk it. Alright, chosen hand. My right hand's stronger. My left hand's for writing, but my right hand's for mixing bowls. Oh, okay. Try to be as less aggressive. Alright, I'm gonna pull out the whisker. This hand is sinful. Look, Cuddler88 is delicious. Aww. I really need a napkin. FGC Highlight says, yo, this BMG is fire. I know, right? It's intense. I'm bringing out the whisker. It's too late. Hope you're ready for sound. For sound feel. I wish ASMR was rated like that. It's gotta have the sound feel. I don't have anything to sanitize. I'm gonna go get a baby wipe. I'll be back. I'll let you guys sit with the music of and maybe Kimchi will pop out of nowhere maybe at some point. Hopefully not. He'll jump right into the bowl and it'll get nasty. It'll be furball cookies. Let's hope he doesn't. Alright, I'll be back. I trust you, buddies. Make sure Kimchi doesn't show up, okay? He'll come by later when he's ready. Make sure he doesn't get in the bowl or nothing. Are you ready? Are you ready for the most intense part? The whisker? I was gonna do it by hand, but I think I'm weak. I exercise, but I don't do intense workouts. I'm not like lifting 50 pounds. I probably should. I mean, Kimchi probably weighs like 8 by this point. But he's still a growing boy. But Toru, she's like 40 pounds. Alright, guys. I'm so hesitant. What do you mean by the sinful hand? I mean, it's filthy! Gotta bring it closer to me. Because of the reflectant! Curse the shiny object! Should we use 2? I think it only requires 1. That's too much power! Alright, we're battling up. We're gonna do 2 whisks instead of 1. If I could just get it in right. There. Alright, 2 whisks, buddies. Alright, let's hope this works out fine. All of cursey reflections. Alright, that's good enough. Nice and chunky. Alright. That's how you want your cookies, buddies. You want them nice and kind of fluffy. Gotta disconnect the cord. 𝐾𝐿15 says, hi, Sprinkles. Hello, 𝐾𝐿. Grandmaster says, Kimchi, I summon you to sit in the bowl. If it fits, I sit. I have spoken, says Grandmaster. I don't know, Kimchi seems kind of lazy right now. It's his nap time hour. Ha 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 ha. I, the great Sprinkles, your ruler of streams. At least our live streams. I command thy Kimchi to rest until he is ready to make his acquainted appearance. Is it me or, the little cape I have? I have a cape. Presenting to you, I am caped. I am your king. Bow down to me. My subjects, my coward Picopon people, who pledge the earth now after the ruin of humanity. No mortal is seen left unscathed from the roughage. And now you walk the earth. I, your leader. If we're role-playing, we totally could. I think I just use my hands now. And then we'll put the jam in. I think that's so cool. I could easily be like a king or queen. I don't know if that was the idea. I never really got the artist's opinion. They just came out with a cape. And I was like, okay. Oh my gosh, I had to clear my throat. So raspy. And now I pull out the cooking sheet. Ta-da! I think that would be kind of cool. A little medieval theme. And now use my hands. Don't worry, I washed them. You can sniff them if you want. Sniff my hands. Oh, that was too close. Oh my gosh. It was like one of those dermatologist commercials where you see like the skin. Even the skin has extra skin. That's so weird. You ever go to the store and look at those TVs and you look at yourself using the little camera? That's how they try to market the different TV screens. Ooh, it's so fluffy. Oh. We're gonna make it tiny. Just a little bit. And then once we flatten it out, these are all biscuits. They're supposed to be like tea party biscuits. It's like, oh, I guess we can have a big fat one. Grandmaster says it looks Christmassy. And 𝐾𝐿15 says, all hail Sprinkles. I, your delicious treat of a king. I am completely edible, but do not tempt thyself to eat me. So, I saw a video. She does this. The woman makes it like this, round. I guess a little cracks give it character. And she puts her thumb just like this. So if you guys are making it with me, or use your knuckle. I guess the knuckle gives it more room. More of a depth to the cookie. So you want it that big. I think I forgot to bring a spoon. It's good we have a fork. It's a butter fork at this point. Maybe if I use it on the... If I use the butter left over on the fork to mix in with the rest of the batter, maybe we should be good. FGC Highlight says, bold words for someone who forgot about eggs and baking. I I did forget! I don't know how. I guess because it was in my pouch. Yeah, nice and thick. We're gonna make some thickies. It's exactly what our goal is today. It says it makes about like 20. We can make up to 20 cookies. So I have 2 baking pans. One of them's a regular cooking pan, like for cookies, like a cookie baking pan. And then one of them is actually a pizza pan. Ooh! It says hello! Look how cute that is! It's so tiny! I'm like moisturizing my hands as I bake. Butter and olive oil are really good on the hands. I don't know if you noticed, but bakers have really nice, like, looking hands. You ever noticed that in a profession? Same goes for people who work with rice. People who work on rice farms, they have nice feet. Well, I say hands. Their feet are covered by boots, because too much moisture on your feet can cause fungus. Even if it is, like, something you do every day. I think about that now. Agricultural farming, you still have to wear items for precautions because you're submerged in, let's say, a rice paddy. A rice paddy. That require a lot of time out in the field, and rice needs water. There. Compared to a cornfield, that requires water too, but I feel like it's not completely soaked as much as rice would be. It makes you think, actually. But I heard that people who do work when it comes to certain products of like food or even like facials, because they have rice water, which is really good for your skin. It's hydrating. They say it's like a youth potion. These honestly can be donuts. But today we're not making donuts. This one did not require baking soda. It did not require milk or water. Just butter, an egg, sugar, vanilla, and flour. And jam. This is so cool. It's different. It really does feel... Because I usually make cookies, right? But these are biscuits. Yeah, tiny looking donuts. Nebula says, I recommend playing 𝑩𝒆 Oh, really? I've been seeing people play like a little robo game. I was watching Mint Maid. I think she was playing 𝑎storbot. So when they say Astor, is it like supposed to be a play on words for asteroid? Like the little robot's kind of going in between some sort of like space-themed environment? Got to clear my throat. I don't want to touch my equipment because that'd be gross. I did sanitize the table. I put a bunch of bleach and soap on a rag. I don't mean too much, just the right amount. And I soaped up my desk and cleaned it. You know how gamer desks can be. Gotta always dust it. And Kimchi, he's always on my desk, so I had to. FGC Highlight says, Sprinkles gazing up rice workers. Feet. They have nice hands. They do. I was gonna say feet, but back then I would say they had really nice feet when they were barefoot. But now it's like protocol to be clean. It's a standard. They have to follow procedures. They have to be covered. They can't just be barefoot in the rice you're eating. And even if they were, they still have to be sanitary about it. At least publicly, every company has to be like, oh yes, very sanitized environment. Yes, your rice is very much not touching feet. Like, that's just procedures now. Back then, I feel like you could get away with a company who would sell rice, and they wouldn't have to think about that too much. But now, yeah, they have regulations. But yeah, look, check out their hands. Check out a documentary. People who work with rice, nice hands. I was like, whoa. Some people are much older too. And they even talk about how nice it is on their skin. I was like, wow. I've used rice water facial products, they work. Sometimes it's a little grainy, even for like your hair. They say having a nice rice water soak for the hair helps rejuvenation. Grandmaster says jam is the best. 𝐷𝐾𝐿15 says, did you make enough dough? We're gonna have 22 doughs, buddies. It's gonna be 20 of these little baddies in the oven. Gotta make sure I make it nice and deep. Oh my goodness! I am a southern girl, but I don't really portray my southern accent so much. I live in the city. There. I could show more room of it. Yeah, they're so tiny. This one's the first one, so it's a little... it's a little extra detailed. The other ones, I'm smoothing them out. We can't waste our dough. When it comes to baking, it upsets me when I have extra batter left. Because I feel wasteful. And in times like these... even flour has gone up in price. Now this flour has been sitting in the fridge since, I think, spring. Then you just go like this. It's okay if you don't get it right the first time. You want to make sure that it has kind of like a moat, and the center's gonna be jam. There. Let's see. Grandmaster says they're getting bigger and bigger! Oh, they are! They are getting kind of big! This is the first few, and now they're huge! I do like my biscuits. I like my big biscuits. Do you guys like biscuits? Actually, I'm kind of tempted to go back and make them smaller, but I don't want to mess up the dough. I think I'm putting too much. This is my first time making them from, like, at home from scratch. But you're right, they gotta look aesthetically pleasing. I gotta move this over. So heavy. There. Oh gosh, they are big. They're huge. Okay, I'll try making them small again. There's supposed to be 20 of them. How many do we have? Oh. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's almost close to 20. Okay, I'll make them tiny again. I just got really big balls rolled up in my hands. I should have just done it smaller, like this. They need to be tiny and little. I think it's because of the jam. Okay, some of these will be extra figgy. 𝐷𝐾𝐿15 says I don't like biscuits. Do you like cookies? They call them biscuits, but they're actually very close to cookies. Says Brown Dwarf says, you proportion them out before you shape them next. Proportion before you shape them next time. That's fair. Now I'm self-conscious about how big they are. They're supposed to be little. I think you're supposed to make them tiny. I can split this into 2. Just roll them nice and softly. It doesn't distort the nice fluffiness. Oh no! There, I can make them tiny. It's not too late. I can split the big ones into 2. FGC Highlights says, Ayu! Yeah, I rolled up into little big balls, but they need to be tiny. Get your brains out the gutter. We're making food. You guys are funny. If I could say, you guys are the comedians to my live streams. You really surprised me with the jokes you can bring up. Like, we had Jesus in chat one time. We had a very flirtatious Jesus. There. Oh no, it cracked. Oh. Gotta roll it again. 𝐷𝐾𝐿15 says, I like cookies. Yeah, these are cookies, but they call them biscuits. Not to worry. Let's see. What is your favorite jam? They have blueberry, they have raspberry, strawberry. I would have done strawberry if I had some, but I just happen to have raspberry. Can't forget these little guys. I think we have to hurry because if not, they'll dry out. Is this one from Luigi's Mansion? Like a spooky level. I'm trying to be a lady and not cough or snart. You guys ever heard of the snart? Oh my, well, that is a story for you. Those who can do a snart. They're quite rare these days, but it still happens. I heard stories about how a snart can start off as a sneeze. And then it turns into a fart. A snart is when you fart and sneeze at the same time. But it's rare. A snart. Has anyone ever performed a snart? I feel like we all have. You think it's a sneeze, you sneeze, and then you fart a little bit. It's either that it's a fart or it's a shart. So they call it a snart. It's where you sneeze and you shart. I think that's the proper one. Yeah. You think it's a fart, but it's not. It's one of those, surprises. Oh god, it's awful. Imagine that you have a cold, and then you're just sneezing, and then, uh-oh. It happens to the best of us. Especially, like, when you're really sick. Oh my gosh. How did we go from cookies to a snart? I don't know. I think it had something to do with me wanting to be a lady on live stream. I was reading comments about what ruins a live stream. Oh my gosh. I got all sorts. Like, the lighting has to be right. Everything has to be perfect. I was like, wow. Some people like ASMR sounds, some people don't. I was like, oh, that makes sense. You know, I'm very picky about my ASMR videos that I listen to. It can't be super gross. I feel like sometimes they get carried away with the sound effects. Especially like the slurping and the squishing, and I'm just like, oh... Is there a story to this? It has to have a story. That's how I feel about ASMRs now. I feel like before, when ASMRs first came out, since it was so new, you could kind of experiment with what kind of sounds you could produce. But after that, I really got into ASMR. Like, there's one called The Barber, and they do like a barber haircut. I know barbers are for males, for like beard cuts and shave-ups. But I was like, huh, what is it like to get a barber haircut? It's different than a hairstylist. A hairstylist, it's like scissors, it's like hair dye? How did I replace an H with a D? A dare is to get the... What is that? What accent am I, like, coming out of me? FGC Highlight says, better a snart than a snit! Oh! What is a snit? Enlighten me, FGC Highlights. What's a snit? What do you think? They're kind of evening out. Bloop. It's like Play-Doh. Brown Wolf says, in Malaysia we have pineapple tarts that look like this. Really? Oh, I have fig jam. I know it's not pineapples. That is so cool. I love when we share cultural food. Maybe someday we can do a vote about what cultural food you want me to try from your culture, and I can make it on live stream. My goodness, I really have to clear my throat. Ugh. I'm just so excited, I'm salivating. And this is also food baking, so... I guess my body knows it's like cookies. I think it's evening, right? I think before it was more obvious it was like all different sizes. But our fig jar, it kind of looks like pineapple. A little bit. I feel like pineapple... Yeah, a little bit like pineapple, but this is figgies. Oh, my back. Oh. I gotta go do some exercises. I don't know what I was doing last night. I like to toss and turn like a wiener. You know those little rolling pins you see at like food marts where they're like rolling the sausages? Get a little bit more. Well, that's what I do when I sleep. I roll and I toss back and forth. I have to teeter-totter on both sides. Because I can't sit still even when I sleep. Growing up with my siblings, I was not the fun or best person to lay next to when it came to sharing a bed. Because sometimes we did have to growing up. Until we got old enough to where they had to give us our own beds. But for a long time, I actually shared a bed with my siblings. And my parents. There! We just got a few extra ones. I'm gonna put them on the other pan. The pizza pan. Spacing them out on the other one. Don't worry, they're still here. Gotta be extra careful. Because they're still soft and squishy. Some of these are a little too delicate, though. So yeah, my back hurts because I was like going back and forth like a hot dog. Like a hot dog when it's grilling. On one of those little rollies. That's how I sleep. I'm on my side, then I'm on my back. Then I'm on my other side, and then I'm on my back. So I guess I roll back and forth. I don't really lay on my belly. I know some people can't because of their boobas. It's uncomfortable, so they prefer not to lay on their tummy. But I know they wish they could. Because I'm super flat-chested, I can lay on my belly, but I don't like it. I try to avoid my face touching the bedsheet, because if your face is like touching the bedsheet, it can cause your oils of your face to smudge and to like kind of smear. And I don't want to break out, so I try not to. Making sure everything's okay on the live stream. Now, is this too big? I think so. Is it though? Is it really? Nah, it's fine. Alright, I think this is the last one. Then we're gonna be putting jam inside of them. Ew! 𝐾𝐻𝐿15 says a wiener? Like a weenie, yes. So my siblings hated it. Oh, it looks like Kirby! Look, it looks like Kirby! Look at little feet! Alright, goodbye, Kirby. Linky's buddy says the sleeping demons have summoned me. It's time to get Luigi Poltergeist. Oh, Luigi! How long has Luigi's Mansion been out? There. I think for since like for 6 years. I don't want to waste the batter. I think that is a clear bowl. What do you think? Oh, my back. Oh, a pretty clear bowl. Grandmaster says there's gonna be like 25 plus now. Oh, you mean ASMRs? It says FGC Highlight says Snart ASMR win. You want me to do a snart? I'll let you guys do a majority vote if I should do a snart one. I mean, that'll be original. I don't think anybody wants to remember it for Snart. Alright, we got some batter left on here. I'm tempted to add it to one of them, but I'm not sure if we can. Not bad. If it was like super clumpy, then I'd be bothered. I'd be like, no! My dough! I could add it to one of them, but I don't know if I should. So this will just be a little ball of cookie. This will be a regular cookie. There. It gets to be included. Yeah, my back is like in a lot of pain. I don't know what I was doing.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for the subbie and the follow, buddy! Round Wolf has now subscribed. Ah, so dusty. That's why you got an apron? I'm just buttery now. I have blueberries in my hair, strawberries all over my clothes. I think I'm a healthy snack. Alright, enough about my back problems. We're gonna do the blackberry. Gotta open it. Use the fork we have. That's pretty clean. Now, for the very small jam part. Slide it in. Don't want it to get everywhere. I think this part's kind of hard. We're gonna do... depends on how much jam we have left. I'm holding it all weird. Hopefully it doesn't explode when it gets in the oven. There! It's because they're so tiny. Oh, that is too much. Oh. Salut! Someone sneezed. Maybe a little less, right? I feel like I'm painting cookies right now. This one has extra. Oh. I don't think it wants to separate. Okay, I'll let you guys be together. But that one's gonna be, woo, very jam-packed. Woo. Slowly. There. We still have the fig to do. As long as you get it inside the center, because it'll start baking, right? So it could easily kind of splatter everywhere. To avoid it, you make little center dents into the cookie. But they do call them biscuits. I think they call them biscuits depending on your region. We want just enough, but not too much. And I gotta, like, stir it up real hard and heavy. Ah, a little violence involved. Ah! It got so clumpy. Being in the fridge so long, it gets kind of stuck together. There. I wanted to have enough, but not like where it's like coming out of the cookie. I baked a pie yesterday. It's called raspberry pie. Raspberry pie is a berry kind of... I think... Is there such thing as a raspberry? Ta-da! We got our... blackberry cookies. Alright, make sure I get all the jam off and it doesn't go to waste. Put you in here. I got a little dirty, but it's fine. Summon the food gods! Ring-ding-a-ling-ding! We are done with this batch right here, but we also have... Bring this closer to ya. Alright, I'll let you guys sniff the cookies. Ah, cookies. Sniff them, guys. All look at them go, so tiny. My hands are so shiny. Cause I'm covered in butter. I love butter. Not bad, a little messy. Sniff 'em! Why you got 'em? Ah! They're a little dorky looking. I still love them. Still love my little babies. But we're gonna eat them. They have to be eaten. Yes. I should have done this before. Put it on top of the bowl. And then afterwards, as we wait for them, I guess we'll play a game. I didn't think this all the way through. I didn't think about if we had extra time. What would we do? Focusing. Strategizing, but focusing. So this here is... This is Fig. If my camera's cut off, it's because... One of these is gonna be a makeshift of both the blackberry... There. Of both the blackberry and the figgy. It looks like pineapple. One of you... Oh! Landed right in the cookie. I'm gonna put you in this one. Ah, my face! I'm so determined. Ooh. This might be a little too much, but we'll see. I'm like doing a workout here. Whew. Just get it out of the jar. Beating up the jar a little bit. Has anyone seen Hell's Kitchen? Kitchen Hell? With Gordon Ramsay? Oh, that is a lot. Oh no, my jammy! Who knew cooking and baking could be so dramatic? I thought I was dramatic. But he is a television star, so... He's gotta give the people what they want. They want him angry. Give it up for our figgies! I'm gonna lick the fork now. Alright, enough of the little taste of my ASMR. I might do a little exercises before I come back after putting them in the oven. Ugh. So this here is our figs. They're pretty compact. Yeah, it tastes very sweet. What are those? Like Food Wars? I've seen Food Wars. Isn't Food Wars an anime though? Brown Wolf says the sort of dough ought to be pretty quick to cook, no? Yes. So this is gonna take about 10 minutes in the oven. So I'll pull back this. Don't overfill them. You can always add more jam in the end. Oh. It's a little too late. I think it also says you need to put them in the oven. I mean, in the fridge? Bake until lightly golden, 10 to 12 minutes. Should we put them in the fridge before baking them? It's a little too late. Alright, guys. Sniff them one last time. You can sniff the figgies. I wonder if they'll turn out okay. It's a lot of jam. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. I don't know if we should put them in the fridge. For 30 minutes? It says put them in the fridge to chill for 30 minutes. Then bring them out to cook for 10 to 12 minutes? Grandmaster says, yeah, it's an anime. I just found out about it like 3 days ago. Yeah, Food Wars. I think I've seen it with my Thea Turtle. Brown Dwarf says, yeah, this is probably much the same as pineapple tarts. Ooh. I'm so glad it's kind of similar. Under 7 mint, aw, little hearts. FGC Highlight says the audience demands a Ramsay react stream. Aw, we can react to Ramsay. If I put them in the fridge for 30 minutes, they're gonna be nice and chilled. Then we can put them in the oven for 10. So we'll have 30 minutes of Ramsay. How about it? We'll react to Ramsay! Gordon Ramsay raging in the kitchen. This isn't right. Oh, this is rubbish. Ah. Nah, he's a chill dude, I bet, off screen. He's just giving the audience what they want. Alright, guys, we're gonna put them in the fridge for 30 minutes. Then I'll put them in the oven for 10 to 12. I'll be right back. Boop.
Oh, hell yeah.
Back. Are you ready to react to Gordon Ramsay? I'm a little intrigued as to which video we should react to. Gotta turn off the music. Conrad12 says hi. FGC Highlight says the model's hair moving on its own is kind of haunting. Good. The intentions were to make me very lively. Gordon Ramsay. Kitchen Nightmares. Now, Gordon Ramsay is a professional, so I feel like in some way he is entitled to the criticism he gets. You know, just like, oh, it kind of makes sense. He does it for a living. How big do I have to make it? I can't remember. I have to change the size of it. They're a little bitty tiny. Let's see. Oh, he has a series. Are we even allowed to watch the Gordon Ramsay? I feel like we have to be privileged to hear his tips and knowledge. You know what I mean? He really gives it to people. Oh, just imagine a VTuber on Gordon Ramsay's show. I feel like he'd really test her, his or her aspirations in life. You want to be a professional baker? I mean, some of them are, though. Some VTubers are professional bakers and chefs behind the screen, and they do, like, food content. Oh, man, that would suck. I'm just a little home baker. I bake at home. I still have some little crumbs left. Ooh. Just tiny crumbs to clean up. Alright, we have, is this their best dish? Yeah, Kitchen Nightmares, Gordon Ramsay. As long as it's not copyrighted. The music, I mean. Well, I guess because it's Kitchen Nightmares it is, isn't it? I'm going to have to pull out the extra sensor. Where is it? Corgi sensor? Not that one. Extra sensor. Gotta find it in properties. Go to... Type in sensor. Sensor default? There it is. We're gonna have this on because... Chroma key, opacity, similarity. About that much, maybe? Oh, got it. So opacity. Like that. But maybe not his Kitchen Nightmare series. I feel like that is heavily copyrighted. I would love to, though. So maybe just Gordon Ramsay? I feel like he himself is a really... Yeah. Oh, he has a channel? Oh. Uncle Gordon? Can Gordon Ramsay get his uncle crown back from Uncle Roger? 1 month ago. He looks good for always being on TV and being busy. He's out here in the sun. So much sunlight. Sunlight can damage your skin. So we gotta like, exfoliate, hydrate. Well, to Uncle Roger. Muted. Properties. So does Gordon Ramsay get his uncle title back? We'll see. No, it's another ad.
60 million. What the hell is this gas stove?
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely. That's definitely. Scrambled with Gordon Ramsay. Gotta get his introduction though. Let the man speak. Oh, they're 11:10. Oh, that's nice. That's a pretty view.
Beautiful Brighton. Come on, look at this place. Absolutely stunning. And guess what? I've got a very special guest with me. Now, him and I have sparred many times on social media, and trust me, he is brutal. This is going to send Uncle Roger into overdrive. In fact, he's been reviewing chefs across the world, including my own. But I did manage to impress him once, and my last video was such a big hit. Please welcome the amazing, the one and only Uncle Roger.
Hello, Gordon. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Trying to impress me today?
First of all, you took the piss out of me about Indonesian food.
Yeah.
I did my homework, young man. I grafted my ass off. I got up to speed with rendang.
Oh.
I think I've cooked rendang more times than you.
Probably Uncle Roger just talk shit a lot.
But why did you...
Oh my gosh! Ah, that's crazy. I feel like they both give their criticism just differently. One is more blunt than the other. I'll let you decide who's more blunt, whether it be Gordon or Uncle Roger. FGC Highlight says Uncle Roger criticizing Gordon's grilled cheese. Grandmaster says, where you get the filter? You mean this filter? You can find these online. Some of them are just made available. Some are copyright free. I know some images or designs are. But this is kind of like the typical TV. Yeah, TV. What is it? They call it like, they call it the bar screen. And it's when the TV's loading or has a disconnection on the older TVs. That's kind of what it reminds me of, like the bar. Brown Dwarf says, have you ever had rendang? Rendang? Let's see.
More times than you.
Probably.
I think I've cooked rendang more times than you.
Rendang? Ah, I don't think I have. I see that they have some... I think those are oranges? I don't know. Let's get into the dish first. I've never had it before. Is it good though?
Probably Uncle Roger just talk shit a lot.
But why did you slate it? Because it really hurt me.
I didn't review a rendang. You fuck up ramen.
Oh.
You make like college student cup noodle. How many restaurants, how many stars you have? I need to take it back.
It was Ramsay in 10, so I didn't have 10
Wow.
hours to cook a stock. That's the secret behind a good ramen.
Ramsay
in 10.
He said college cup noodle? There, you guys can see a better image of him. Ooh, I love the fried egg in the background. I love eggs. I mean... What is the fancy way to make noodle? I feel like, though, maybe there is a fancy way. Brown Dwarf says it's the best. You were closer. He's saying it wrong. Oh, really? I was closer? Really? I was like, how? Muerto says, I think Gordon is cool, but I could never cook near or for him. I don't think I could bake for him. I'm sure my cookies were a mess. They're in the freezer right now. I have them in the freezer instead of the fridge for 30 minutes. Let me set the timer. I'm setting the timer for 25. I think they've been in the freezer for at least 5 minutes. So we'll give it 30, then we'll pull them out and put them in the oven.
10, so I didn't have 10 hours to cook amazing stock. That's the secret behind a good ramen.
Ramsay in 10?
Yes.
10 minutes, nobody can make good food in 10 minutes. You're not Jamie Oliver. Stop taking shortcuts.
Oh, okay. How many woks do you have?
I got 2 wok at home now. 2 wok.
Just for you.
Nice, the wok fuck boy. The wok.
What?
Yes.
Nice.
I thought.
So it has to be cooked in a wok? Woks are like the best ones to use if you're gonna make, like, let's say if you're cooking meat. I feel like a wok is good compared to, well, I use skillets though. We had a wok. I think we still do somewhere in the cupboard.
Because you took the piss saying I had 2 woks, but I've got a new one for Christmas. But these things are amazing, by the way.
You look good.
Right,
Nice.
I'm gonna cook you an Asian-style sort of breakfast batter. No, don't.
Yeah, every time you're cooking, you outdoor. Are you homeless or something?
Oh my
whose
gosh!
balcony is this?
We're filming.
Oh, are you homeless? Are you working with the little that you have? Ah, he's handling it very well. Props to them both for taking the little, oh, the little nudges there.
We're here, Future Food Stars. So it's just a way of grabbing 10 minutes in the sun and cooking you an amazing breakfast, okay?
Okay, let's see what you got, Gordon.
The objective of this is get my Uncle Crown back, please.
Okay.
Touch of rapeseed oil. In there. A little. It's a mixture. Right, pork belly in.
Look at this. Look.
Oh, Brown Dwarf says it said kind of like rendang, but he sounded like he was saying rain dying. Rain dang. Rendang? Oh! Thank you for giving me the pronunciation. I'll do my best to remember. Oh, we could try making this. It'll be for the first time though. I probably would be cooking like very... I would look forward to improving, I'm sure. But he's like on television. I feel like that's more of a big deal compared to like live streaming it. I mean the equivalency too, since he has a channel. Live streaming and videos on YouTube have been kind of like another way for people to have their own television series, just without it having to be through a channel network. So it's very freeing.
Look at this tin foil. Look like you're making cocaine and meth.
What?
It's windy. It's windy. So I need to protect my heat. Okay.
How many houses you have, Gordon? You can't cook indoor? Even the pan don't like you.
Oh my gosh!
Okay. So, pork belly in, okay? Now,
Like brothers.
I cured it so it's lightly seasoned and lightly salt, okay?
Nice. Oh,
Don't
colour,
turn it.
colour.
I don't want to turn it until we got colour. Whilst we're waiting for that, I'm going to get my buns in there and toast, okay? Just to get them a little bit crispy.
You even have your restaurant logo on the bun. This guy really trying really hard, this guy.
Wait. It's a little bit of authenticity. You've been to Boggy Hills?
Authenticity.
Yes.
Asian
Flavour.
people, we don't stamp our brand on everything.
I saw it. In
Really?
Japan. Yes. Okay, bacon.
Oh?
Beautifully coloured. Now, I want the fat coming out there, coming in to the buns, right?
Good.
We're going to do one each. And fingers crossed with this Asian style breakfast.
Oop! Bloop! Do we need it? I feel like we need it, but maybe not. Okay, there.
I'm going to get my crown back, yes?
Gordon,
Fingers crossed.
I think you're forgetting one important ingredient
Go on,
already.
please. What's that?
MSG
Oh,
for
no.
you. Do you cook with MSG,
No,
Gordon?
it's not healthy. No.
Don't worry.
It's
I
not
made lots of
healthy.
different type of white powder
No.
before.
You got to let me finish.
Oh. You ever in the kitchen and you're cooking with your family and someone tries to take over your dish? It's a relatable feeling, but like if they're trying to help you make it right and do it correctly, that's when I'm like, okay, you can help now. Or sometimes I'll just let them take over after. I'll be like, fine, you do it. I'm leaving the kitchen. Eventually I get coaxed back in the kitchen to help with the work though.
This is breakfast,
Okay,
please.
okay.
No. But that stuff's not good for you, okay? You need to be careful. Now, listen. Hear that noise? Listen to that noise. Snack, crackle, and pop.
That's the sound of your restaurant closing.
The buns, nice and crispy. Okay, maybe.
Nice.
Shit. Maybe that's a little bit.
Oh
burnt.
Camera, close
no.
up. Why you throw away? No. Evidence. Camera, close up.
Your tongue.
Remember?
Your talking to me. It's Bert, okay?
Oh no!
Stop it, MSG. Why you bring out MSG now? Why'd you do that to me?
Oh no!
Right, buns. Lightly toasted.
Buns.
Lightly toasted. Okay?
Buns and ties.
Improving.
Good. Young grasshopper. Good.
Pork belly getting nice and crispy, okay? Now, as that starts to render, it smells lovely, doesn't it? Yes?
Yep.
I'm going to just lightly season with a little touch of Russian spice.
Good mom.
No, wait, at the beginning.
I just noticed the low sound of music in the background. I bet that's copyrighted. Dang it! We'll have to do our pauses for commentary. Grandmaster says, MSG isn't all that bad for you. I think everything's in proportion. Wadato says, I just finished Jujutsu Kaisen. Aw. Did you like it? I feel like season 2 was very packed with a lot of fight action scenes. And I love they had a scene where they were at the beach, but it turns out they were in some sort of dimensional bubble that one of the one of the spiritualists could create. I think it was called his domain. His domain was the beach. I thought it was so beautiful. Latom-san says, hello, Latom. Can you say Mrs. Emmanuel? I see you. You have been seen, dear chosen one. You have the panda icon. He was chosen. But MSG, I don't know. I feel like, I don't think it's bad. I think Gordon just has different standards for himself and his, like, what he creates. Every cook and chef has their own moral ground of, like, what they use and what they don't. So yeah, we're seeing it right here. They both have, like, a different view on what they should do. But we'll see if Uncle Roger's suggestion works. I'm sure there's a reason behind why he says it's important to add into the dish.
Beginning, if you put too much, it's going to burn, okay?
Okay.
Buns. Top and
buns.
Bottom. And all I want is just a little touch of texture on those buns, okay? Just a touch.
By
those
texture,
are buns?
You mean destroying the bun?
No, flavor.
Oh!
Look at this.
Now, you know I love beautiful crispy eggs, yeah?
Yes.
I'm going to cook the eggs
Let's see.
inside that fat.
Crack on flat surface.
Always.
What do you crack on your forehead? That's the biggest flat surface Uncle Roger ever see.
That is years and years of a kitchen.
Brown Dwarf says, no, that response was definitely MSG aversion. Grandmaster says, it was debunked from being bad for you. It was a myth to hurt. I believe the Chinese restaurants. Oh, so you think that it was a rumor and a lie? So that way, like, it would prevent people from buying the dish, from, like, eating it, from giving them business? I think sometimes there is a grand scheme of things for people to put each other out of business, so to speak. This is bad for you, this is good for you. What are they gonna say, that water's bad for you? When we're made up of at least more than 60% of water? Emmanuel says, did you know the guy with the gray hair? Which guy with the gray hair? Skadoosh? Do you mean Tai Long? I love Tai Long. I know he was evil. Tai Long! I had a cat named Tai Lung, but he had scabies. Was it scabies or no? Was it scabies? He had mites. There's a big difference. I think he had a mite issue, but he was so adorable. He was cross-eyed. I loved him, Tai Lung. He looked like a snow leopard, but he was a kitten.
Here's my son. Here's my son.
Crack with one hand, Gordon. Show us.
No, I didn't want to show off. No, I don't want to show off. It's you. How come your forehead's nice and smooth with no wrinkles and mine is wrinkled hell?
You need moisturizer on your face.
Can't afford it.
Sorry, take Jamie Olive.
Not only are we getting them cooking, we're also getting some beauty tips. He does a lot of expressions, but if you look at Uncle Roger, he does expressions, but they're like, it's not exaggerating. But Gordon is like, you know he's angry. Imagine if Gordon Ramsay was your father. Who would you want as your father? Gordon Ramsay or Uncle Roger? I feel like both can be quite stern when they need to. Brown Dwarf says, with the gray hair, me? Don't mind me. I mean, in my family, we actually get silver hair. Not so much gray. It's like a genetic thing. Some people get gray, some people get silver. You can make your you can make your gray hair a lot more... You can change the coloration by doing, like, coconut types of conditioning, and it makes it a lot more shinier. Kind of glimmerish. That's what my relatives do. to make their silver hair more polished, they use coconut oil, different types of brands for, you know, beauty purposes. Even my tíos, my uncles, yeah, they're like, whoa, they look like Santa Claus. So shiny! Grandmaster says, it's all about the warding, like water. It can technically be poisonous. Oh, if it's doused in, like, chemical or, like, yeah, something bad. Poison? Emmanuel says, yeah, but I meant a human. Oh. Grandmaster said, I kind of want to ask if you set a timer for the cookies. Yeah, they're in the freezer. It's about maybe 12 minutes left. We have 12 minutes left as they're sitting in the freezer because they needed to chill and cool. If I didn't do that step, then they would get kind of weird and smushed in the oven. So the chilling in the fridge is supposed to help with the molding. Cross our fingers, it turns out good. It's the first time I made biscuit jams. FGC Highlights says, Gordon is a great dad for sure. The anger and stuff is just for TV. Aww, FGC Highlights. Are you a Gordon Ramsay fan? Aww. I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, he's only being very exaggerant. So he makes all those wrinkles. He gets all those wrinkles from trying to make people feel entertained. All about in his kitchen. Emmanuel says, oh, I know the guy. It's Court. Oh, you were doing a little tease bit. Brown Dwarf says, Uncle Roger and Di are both Malaysian, so... What Malaysian dish would you recommend for a beginner like me? Would it be something to bake or something to cook? I could try cooking something on live stream. I've maybe at least once or twice have had they call it a portable stovetop. But it can be dangerous if you're live streaming. The camera being too close, something falling in, something burning. Always be careful. I try being extremely cautious when I use a portable stovetop. It's dangerous. It's like fire. High amounts of water can be poisonous on its own, says Grandmaster. Like Chubby Bunny, too many marshmallows are evil. Because she'll die and suffocate. That's what happened with Chubby Bunny. Monato says, did you see Gordon Ramsay Kids Hell Kitchen? Sorry, I burped. No, I haven't. Doesn't he have a daughter? Now it's cool, Emmanuel. I know you're just doing a little tease bit. Eventually, we all get old and gray and wrinkly if we don't moisturize. Like he says, you must moisturize.
Well, wet rice, moisturize your face instantly. 14 Michelin star needs a nephew. 14 Michelin star.
Okay, spring onions.
Okay.
Just for a little touch. Just a touch.
No, good chopping, good chopping.
Now, I'm going to cook those eggs nice and crispy. Okay. But I want a little bit of colour in there. Okay? Don't waste the spring onions. I'm fed up with people wasting the ends. The ends are good, right?
Not the whole thing.
Yes.
You need to waste a little bit.
So, a touch on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. And a touch on top. Now, onto the eggs we go.
Could you guys chop that finely? He chopped it so fast. Look at that.
You need to waste a little bit.
So, a touch on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. And a touch on top.
A little bit.
So, of spring onions.
Okay.
There it is.
Just a touch.
I could not. I would be so clumsy with the knife. I let other people cut stuff in the kitchen. There are reasons. Can I change the auto? Oh, the bitrate gets weird. What if I do 1080 HD? Is my live stream gonna be okay? What if I... Oh, let's try this then.
Good chopping, good chopping.
Now it's more clear. Oh, brown eggs are healthy. Sometimes they bleach the egg so they have a white color exterior to make it look more clean. And like for hygienic reasons, a long time ago it just became a practice that you don't want it just like brown eggs, even though it's more... Nowadays, brown eggs are very expensive because it's considered that they're like not given any substitutes, that they're just eating bugs and the greenery. Yeah. People consider that now. Brown Dwarf says, yes, I used to be a chef. Really? Oh, Brown Dwarf says... and you can just do these cookies again as pineapple tarts too, I reckon. Also, rendongs is awesome too. FGC Highlight says, teach us some foods from your ethnic background, Sprinkles. I can make you some tamales. Tamales. I can make you enchiladas. We can do that for Christmas. It's, I'm very familiar with that one. AI Mother taught me. Brown Dwarf says, Kaya. Coconut curd? I don't know if I can do a signature. Disappointment. Sound of disappointment. Butter toast. I love butter. Grandmaster says the MSG myth came from 1968 called Chinese Restaurants Synonymous? Oh. Grandmaster says, don't give Sprinkles a knife. She's dangerous. I'm just clumsy. We can just go right here.
Colour in there. Okay? Don't waste the spring onions. I'm fed up with people wasting the ends. The ends are good, right?
Not the whole thing.
Yes.
You need to waste a little bit.
So, waste a little
bit.
On
the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. And a touch on top. Now, onto the eggs we go.
Oh.
Look at those eggs.
Look good, look good.
They do look good. A touch of spice.
Uncle Roger approved this.
And then from there, I'm just going to get a little touch of seaweed.
Seaweed in now?
Just for seasoning, just a touch.
Okay.
I'll explain why in a minute.
Usually we don't break up the seaweed, we serve the whole seaweed as one piece.
I know. We're in Brighton, so I can break it up. Okay? Now, bacon. Beautifully crispy. I've got a beautiful barbecue honey glaze.
Barbecue sauce? Where you get this from?
This was made.
Really?
Yesterday.
From you just get from shop?
No.
Are you sure?
Listen to me, that's...
Don't get it from the shop. I think making your own homemade paste of sauce, if that's something you prefer to do on your own, I think I'm fine with it. I don't really have any rules in the kitchen other than, you know, safety rules. I think that's pretty much it. But, am I picky about dishes? Not really. I'm always open to new, different types of ads you can put in them. FGC Highlight says, don't know either of those. Laughing my butt off. Would love to see you make either of them on stream. Brown Dwarf says, Kaya is a coconut curd so you can spread it like jam. Kaya on butter is the best. Butter toast? Coconut curd? So it's like creamy. Would you say it's kind of sweet?
Hot sauce.
This one you get at 7-Eleven in Tokyo, in Japan.
Yes. And that one there is our sriracha hot sauce as well. This is our house hot sauce. Just a touch over my eggs.
Nice. Give Uncle Roger a slight taste.
Oh!
How good is that?
It's better than Jamie Oliver chili jam.
Oh my gosh!
No chim jam here.
Another word.
From there, don't waste those, please. I'll use those later.
Okay.
Now we start the assembly.
Good.
The exciting part. One beautiful slice of bacon.
Look good.
On the base.
Good. Those are buns?
Gas off.
How are those buns? Buns? They look really healthy. Brown Dwarf says, yes, it's sweetened coconut curd. I gotta go to the store and buy some. I have some markets that sell imported goods.
Little touch. In. Gas off. In. And then from there. And now, you said about that beautiful crispy egg.
How did he do that so well? If he was your father, he's trying to get you to, like, do things the right way, so he corrects it for you. Doesn't he have children? Or is he just uncle? Brown Dwarf says bao buns. Oh, so hungry now, says FGC Highlights. Bao buns? So is it made from rice flour?
Okay.
We've made
No! I'm sure what you have to offer is amazing, but I don't want the copyright for your ad. Please. Please.
I want the crispy
This
base.
fat pan, you can use metal spoon in it, no problem.
Egg on.
Nice, nice.
Crispy on the outside. I want a runny yolk.
Nice, you look good, you look good.
Now, from there, one little thing left.
Fancy! Oh, I would definitely eat that. You guys, I have something Shameful to admit. I like goulash. I'm okay when food is a little mixed and messy. Cause I'm a messy eater. So sometimes when I eat, I wear an apron. Ow! Yes, my guilty pleasure. I wear an apron. Like a full-on apron. Like the apron you cook with. I do it right before I go to work because I'm hustling in the kitchen, trying to get my lunch, my breakfast. I wish I could make this for myself for lunch. I would love to. But I feel like it'd be prepared the night before. Or I'd have to wake up at like 4 a.m. to do it. With some of it already pre-cooked. But yeah, that's what I do not to get dirty. So if anybody out there finds it relatable, just wear a cooking apron. FGC Highlights says, yo, goulash hype! Slovak Hungarian boys rise up! FGC Highlights! I wish I had a sound effect for it. Brown Dwarf says, you can find it pre-made at the import market, but it's not exactly all that commonly exported. It's pretty easy to make, though, is what I suggest. Oh, I could try making it. I have to write these things down so I don't forget. We're gonna have goulash. We're gonna have bao buns. Bunnies for our honeys. Honeys for our bunnies. Goulash. We're gonna have to make goulash now. Slovak Hungarian boys rise up! We should have the anthem playing. Should I do that? Should I bring out the anthem? Brown Dwarf says, bao is not typically rice flour, but you blend it, I guess. Bao buns. It's ready! Oh, it's ready! My concentration! Alright, guys, they're gonna go in the oven. Starting right now. I'll be right back. You can just gaze into their delicious meal. There. Gaze into it, buddies. I'm gonna put them in the oven. I am back! So, they are now officially in the oven. Hopefully you guys can hear the ticking. I think if I talk, you can hear it. Because it's a really, like a small, not very loud, very soft sound of the ticking. Alright, the cow, or the steer, either or, is going to be tracking the time. And then once it's pulled out, I'll let it cool. And then we'll be able to eat it together. Brown Dwarf says, what is goulash for you? Americans have too many types of goulash that are not as related. Grandmaster says, I didn't even know that had a name. Bao buns. Let's see. Let me check out goulash. Goulash! Well, wait. Ta-da! Okay, it's fine. Oh, my back still hurts. I laughed so hard it hurt. Hungarian goulash is a super stew made with meat and vegetables seasoned with paprika. Its origin dates back to the 9th century Hungary. Although it is considered one of the national dishes of Hungary, it's served in other Central and Eastern European countries, including Balkans. Authentic Hungarian goulash. The daring gourmet, a thoroughly authentic Hungarian goulash recipe with a depth and richness of flavor that will satisfy both your body and soul. So what is it made of? Beef stew, meat, vegetables, and paprika spiced broth. Dalmatian says also, what is your favorite Hungarian food? I would say it is the stew. It does, in fact, touch my soul. And paprika, I use it on everything already. And a lot of dishes I've cooked and baked. Dalmatian says, sorry, I was in a meeting. In today's waiting screen, you were covered with rain, which reminds me, are you waterproof? Covered in rain? Oh, you mean at the introduction? So I have an umbrella in the introduction live stream, the little illustration. That's a great question. I don't think I'm waterproof. I sweat, buddies. I'm definitely not waterproof if I produce sweat. 𝒂𝒃 says FTC highlights. It is ours. Oh, the goulash. The goulash is made to be served and loved. Ooh. Challenging anything? Sprinkle tries to pronounce anything. Challenge impossible. We should do that live stream. We should test my dyslexia to the limits. What can I and cannot pronounce? Here's a little fun fact. As a child, I couldn't say hospital. I said hospital. I said hospital. For the longest time, when I was reading and learning how to read and write, as a kid, I was a child, I would say hospital. I couldn't pronounce the S. I would say hospital. I gotta go to the hospital. Or sometimes I'd like switch it, so I'd say hospital. I think it was hospital. Grandmaster says, I use toasted red pepper flakes. I had that yesterday on my pizza. Brown Dwarf says, the next sentence says, American goulash is with macaroni. Oh, I think I've had a casserole of macaroni, but I don't know about, like, in my beef stew. Back to Gordon. Ooh, the cookies, I smell it. They're cooking, they're baking. Remind me to go check on the cookies so they don't burn.
Hot sauce and a little touch of our finishing sauce, spice. And there, my son, we go over.
Okay.
Please. Just visually,
Oh,
what do you think first?
Visually, not bad.
Oh, they're very beautiful. It feels like you'd be eating something from heaven, the white buns. Don't some people use a blowtorch when they bake or cook? I feel like you can use a blowtorch to cook it really fast. I've seen some people, that's all they do is use their blowtorch. They use it with everything. That's so powerful. I'd be hesitant. Blowtorch cooking? Testing your limitations to the max? Wow. It even has a little signature on it. Extra fancy. Oh.
I mean, visually, you can get better bun. This broken already.
It's about bun. It's sort of delicate because they're toasted inside, so it's nice and crunchy.
Ooh. You know, even though they have their differences, they still both love food. Oh, Jesus, the music! Oh!
And let's do one.
No,
Oh.
not yours. Okay. Why? What?
Extra flavor, Gordon. Try.
Emmett.
You got the chance to eat from Uncle Roger's fingers, and he was like, no, I don't swing that way. I'm married. I cannot. Do not tempt me. To eat from your hands. That can be considered very romantic. I don't know if anybody knows that. But you know how for like Valentine's Day, sometimes you'll have like finger foods and people will feed it to each other? That's considered romantic. So he's like, no, I have a wife. Oh. I'm sure it was just out of stubbornness though, and nothing related to of what I'm joking here. Grandmaster says cyan, like a bluish green. I can turn bluish green for you. Oh, is this color? Like this? Oh, you mean like aquamarine. Brown Dwarf says, dork. That's what the neat timer is for. Oh, the little moo-moo? FGC Highlight says, Gordon got some smell of buns. He was about to smell some fingers if he just took a little taste of it. Huerto says, I don't use paprika, but I do use a lot of cayenne pepper. Not cyan, cayenne. Oh, Grandmaster says, I have dyslexic too. I know. It'll be with you for the rest of your life. It'll never leave me, but it'll be given to my children. We have like 4 minutes left. Muerto says cayenne. Cayenne pepper.
MSG.
MSG?
It's a thickening agent.
No, it's salt. It's just salt. It's salt on crack.
Is it salt?
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay. Touch it.
Do it, Gordon. Doesn't he have high blood pressure? Isn't that why he's avoiding anything with salt? I don't know if he has health issues openly, but you know. I was told that, I don't know. They said it has a correlation, but I'm not sure. You know, the medical field is constantly changing their opinion about what's healthy and what's unhealthy. For a long time, cigarettes were healthy. Doctors smoked. You could smoke in the doctor's office. Way back then, not anymore. Like many, many years ago. And then even AI Mother, she had an older doctor who was a big-time smoker. But then she found out with new research studies later on in life that smoking was bad. So yeah, it's always changing. Is it wrong? Is it right? We'll never know. Someday they'll come out that the air is like bad and you have to wear masks everywhere. The air is too polluted to breathe. They're gonna come out with that one too. Oh, that's so horrible. Let's just enjoy the time right now that we all can go to the beach and dip our bodies, soak our bodies in some beach water without thinking about the potential formidable future of what could be. We can always change it. We still have today. But, oh, Brown Dwarf says, neat! Is it ungingered cinnamon for cattle? Neat. Oh. I like it, I like it. I like we're learning. That's the thing about streams. You guys are educating me about food and terminology. We have like 3 minutes now. Alright, I'm gonna go check on it to make sure it doesn't burn and be right back. I am back! They exploded! It was so hot. I was like, oh, they look almost done. I'm gonna take a pee break. And I come back and they exploded. The cookies rised. 30 minutes in the freezer wasn't long enough for them to stay molded. I should have done bigger indents. Oh well. Well, this is Grandmaster. Only the figs survived. The figs are the only beautiful looking ones. Gordon Ramsay would be like, very disappointed. Uncle Roger probably also disappointed with the blackberry ones. It just exploded everywhere. It was so hot. The jam just went... But you'll see it in a minute. I'll show you one of them was a failure and then one of them was adequate. You are your most harshest critic. Brown Dwarf says, recently I purchased 3 sauce pots from the collection of the King George V of Hanover and a fish pan from the collection of King Louis XVI of France. Ooh. Oh my gosh, like the actual, was it like a recreation of the artifacts or the actual? I don't know, I mean, that sounds expensive. Brown Dwarf says, I don't do much cooking anymore, but an art collector. So now I keep a bunch of culinary artifacts. That's cool. FGC Highlights says, either the cookies are ash or Sprinkles is taking a massive dump. I was taking a pee. I was taking a nice, relaxing pee. If I had to take a massive dump, it'd take me an hour to 40 minutes. Because I have health issues. We have colon issues. My grandmother, when they operated on her, because she's much older. She's an itty-bitty older lady. She had her colon worked on because of colon cancer. It's just hereditary. Yeah. So no, it'd take me like an hour. If I had to be honest on a date, if they asked me about like what's the biggest pet peeves that they would have for me, I would be like, oh yeah, I take an hour dump. Like it takes me 40 minutes to an hour. Because I have to be very gentle because my body's just, my body's sensitive. I have a lot of food allergies. So food allergies cause swelling, it causes itchiness. It causes, you can get rashes from allergies, so food allergies, things you're allergic to. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. So that's why I'm always in pain. Quietly in pain. I'm like, I'll try sitting on the side of one cheek. TMI, but this is true. I'll sit on one side, like I'll turn... You know how people, they'll sit on their side? Kind of like they're posing for an art exhibit. Well, they'll do that pose where they're like laying down. Well, I'll do kind of like a side sit on one cheeky. In case if I like have any like, if I eat some like hearty beef, I'll be constipated for like 3 days. Because I'm allergic to beef. Fun fact, yeah, that'll be their biggest pet peeve in the relationship with me. My food allergies. You can have whatever you want, I don't care. You like beef? Have all the beef you want. But I just have to have smaller portions of it. Because it causes a massive inflammation in like my intestines. My intestines! So fancy. Wetzel says, I'm led to believe ashes are light and flaky. FGC highlights says the cookies are probably burned. No, just they exploded. It exploded, okay? Wetzel says, considering the whimsical nature of sprinkles, is it possible to cause chaos or turmoil? Most definitely. Yeah. If we ever can, I would like to, because colon issues is that's definitely something I am checking in on. Even though I'm in my 20s, it's something I'm concerned about. Considering that every time I go, a little raspberry comes out. And raspberries are kind of reddish, right? So I bleed a little. First my cookies explode! Then my bones! FTC highlights says, I swear, every VTuber has some strange health issue. I mean, it's just genetics. Brown Dwarf says, yeah, it ain't cheap. That's collecting for you. I bet it's not cheap. If it's like very authentic, my god. Can you cook with it? It's not made out of lead, right? Because some older, like, even like certain teapot collectors that I know a teapot collector. He loves his teapots. He's a very feminine man with great quality taste in his china. But I don't think he can actually drink out of some of them because of like some of it has lead. Grandmaster says, damn son. FGC highlights says 40-minute shit is crazy. It takes me 40 minutes to an hour. I'm being honest. So at work, I have like a 15-minute break, so I have to take a massive dump in the morning. Or I hold it all day in silence and in pain. Or I skip lunch, and then I take like the 30-minute lunch for a 30-minute poop. Truth be told, Brown Dwarf says the actual royal cookwares. Ooh. XV says the MCG highlights. Yes, XV. Well, think about it. I don't know. I feel like colon issues could be everybody, but you don't know it. Check your health issues. Stop it while you got it. You got time. While you're young. Be kind to your body. Decrypt Buddy says, I saw AI, got interested, heard voice, got scared. You seem real though. I am. Sniff me. Sniff me through the virtual glass wall you see here. Yeah, sniff me. Sniff my finger. Tell me how real I am. Or you can do the feet if you're into feet. Kimchi loves his feet. We'll show him later though. I don't know, am I real? Am I not real? Am I made believe? Am I a part of your little fantasy? Maybe both. Alright, Gordon Ramsay, let's have them chow down now.
Seasoning, a touch.
A touch.
Here we go.
Less is more.
Now, I want that yolk to
Ooh.
burst inside the bowl.
Yes.
Shall we?
Squirting in my mouth.
Ah! Ah!
Mmm.
How much do you want to bet his favorite Pokemon, Squirtle? He's also getting the fans all riled up. Squirting in my mouth. We all know the mom fans out there. Your mamas out there who love Uncle Roger were like, oh my god. You know it! He has to give the fans what they want. The Crip says, no thanks, not a creep about sniffing my finger. Alright, that's fine. Sometimes you have to give them what they want. Sometimes as a VTuber, you have to offer your hand or your feet. You must satisfy your fellow community members. Like Uncle Roger right now. He had to make a little joke. Yeah, to keep them entertained. Grandmaster says, Sprinkles is actually an AI, yes. I'm an authentic individual. Most definitely. Brown Dwarf says, copper pots. I can use them, but I haven't. I have 3 other sauce pots from the same King George collection that are in nicer shape than the ones I just got recently. Maybe I'll use the new ones. I would love to know if you can... Let us know if you try using them. I love iron skillets because when you cook with it, you actually get some iron in the food. So maybe with the copper, like, saucepans, you actually get some copper in your food. Clearing my throat. Brown Dwarf says I have a really cool 1,000-year-old Byzantine-era marble platter for serving poultry that I use for eating chicken nuggets. The classic chicken nuggets. You know, for fun, I'll purposefully buy the cute dino or sea life-shaped nuggets. I don't know, it just makes me feel good as an adult. I can go out and buy my own little cute foods. I can go out and buy my own mochi. I don't have to wait for someone to come home and bring like a surprise. I just go out and buy it. Now that I have a job, I'm an adult. I am now conjoining with society's norms. Grandmaster says, hello everyone. I want to be a bird. Oh my god. You want to be a bird? You want to be a bird? I think I have something for a bird. Alright, are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Ooh, that's a cape. I think it's called Bird. Oh, not that one. What is that one? What is that? Oh! Oh, it's so cute! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! That is adorable! Do they respond to excitement? Oh, they do! They respond to my voice! That's so crazy! They do! Oh, that's so sick! So if I just talk, they move. Cool, we're gonna have them up now. They have to be present with us. Oh, they're sideways now. Oh no. Nah, they're fine.
Oh my god.
Okay. Not bad.
Not bad. Is that it?
It's good, it's good. I can taste all the MSG in there.
Is there a chance the crown comes back? Anybody?
Pause for effect.
Jesus
How many
Christ.
TV shows you have? You don't know this technique?
Oh my gosh! Oh!
Ask question again. Ask question again.
Do I get my crown back?
No. He likes his crown.
Gordon.
I don't think Uncle Roger wants to be dethroned.
I have to say, I come down to Brighton today, and you successfully impressed me for you.
Aww. Oh, he's like a little kid. Like a little kid.
The crown's back!
I bet you Gordon Ramsay as a child was that little one that would jump up and down like a baby kangaroo when he got really happy. Aww. It's like even though you become an adult, you still have these like other habits that you still had as a child that kind of just still stick with you. It says, Brown Dwarf, I call the chicken plate Electron's gravestone. Do you know the story about Electron? I don't. What is the story, and why do you call it a gravestone? Is it something about his last dish was on it and he was poisoned? Is that the story? I don't know, just like, you know, royals, you know, they always get murdered. Grandmaster says, Bird Gang, where you at me? Brown Dwarf says they're copper lined with on the outside and steel on the inside, I think. Oh. As long as there's no lead in it. I feel like back then they put all sorts of stuff together. And then you find out later, like, oh, this is why people died when they used this old handcrafted item. They accidentally used like certain types of... I think lead was a big thing. At least for me. That's what my parents would tell me, why we couldn't use the old china. Or maybe it was just because they didn't want me breaking it as a child. They're like, no, it has a lead in it, Sprinkles. Oh, we don't use that. And they're like, no, we don't want you using our fine china. Yeah, parents. The stories they tell you just to get you to behave or like not get into stuff you're not supposed to touch. Nee. Fancy dishware.
Welcome back, Uncle Gordon.
Yes. Excellent.
Aww.
Do you serve this a lucky cat?
I'm gonna now, yes, as an Uncle Roger special.
Good, good.
Yes.
What percentage commission I get? Try to steal my name.
Use my videos, I can use your name.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Good job.
It's back.
Congratulations, Uncle
Oh,
Gordon.
they have friendship now.
Uncle Roger loves cookbook, and I bought my favorite cookbook for you to sign, Gordon.
Ooh.
Ramsey in 10?
Yep. Jamie Oliver, vegetarian cookbook for you.
Oh, is that him on the cover? Jamie Oliver. Oh. When one cook loves another cook's dish. Oh. Brown Dwarf says they called it... Oh, what? Oh, let's see it. Grandmaster says they're not completely wrong. Says quartz glasses too. Oh, so you're saying some older fine china does have a bit of lead in it. Oh, the birdies are sideways. It says Grandmaster, there's not completely... Oh, quartz. If you see highlight, it says food, friendship, and is magic. Uncle Roger hates Jamie Oliver. What? But it looks like he's excited though.
For you. Come, Gordon, come.
Is that funny? Why'd you do...
It's very funny.
Why'd you do that to me? This was all going so brilliantly well. You want me to sign it?
Don't be pussy, just sign.
Oh my gosh!
The wait is over.
No, stop it! Stop it, we had a wholesome moment and you ruined it. Why? Why? No. Oh, this is for generate videos. Oh, that's nice. But why? No! Oh, those poor women. It almost hit her. Like, look. The camera captured everything. Oh, it made it right into the trash? Hold on a second.
Whoa!
I think it missed. Hold on. Did it miss? It missed! I saw it slide between the trash cans.
I got a funny joke, Gordon.
Oh!
I got you a present.
Okay, what you get?
I was filling up.
Brown Dwarf says Electron fell asleep. Electron fell asleep and Helios saw the affair happen. So Ares turned Electron into a rooster. That's why the rooster screams at the sun. Brown Dwarf says, sad how Electron did nothing wrong in this story, but he's the one who got punished. And Grandmaster says, only Sprinkles can make like Gordon for a little. Make me like Gordon for a little. Oh, you think so? I don't know. It seems like this is all wholesome compared to the screaming on Kitchen Nightmares. I think that's mostly copyrighted too with the music. Oh, FGC Highlight says, nah, both Uncle Roger and Gordon really dislike Jamie Oliver. Oh, well, at least they have an arch nemesis in common.
Up my car with petrol this morning on the way down outside Brighton. I stopped at the Shell gas station.
What is this?
And so
What is this?
these are vegetable samosas.
Jamie Oliver vegetarian samosa.
So
Who trusts this guy? What
Let-
Indian guy gonna get Essex white boy samosa?
here we go. I'd like to play Spot the Veg.
Oh.
Ready? Just touch that. Oh, Roger.
Oh. Oh. Oh, cannot.
They're both gonna eat it. They're like, let's bond over how much we dislike this. I don't know, I haven't tried it. Why? I gotta know the backstory. Chisme amongst cooks and chefs. Grandmaster says, that's not why I scream at the sun. Oh, that's not why you scream at the sun. Ah! The rising of the chicken!
Uncle Roger gonna get diarrhea tomorrow.
You know what? I would love to get some diarrhea. Sometimes for me, it actually, like, getting food poisoning, they say you get massive bad diarrhea. But for me, it's like, oh, this poop was fine. It hits me differently. But if food poisoning gives me vomiting and fevers, then I'm out. But I'll take the diarrhea. Brown Dwarf says yes. Old China wares have various compounds in glaze that can be toxic. Do not use antiques like that. For service, I use Electron's gravestone because it's just stone and easy to clean. Aw, but I feel bad for the guy now. An affair? And screams at the sun? Brown Dwarf says you skipped half of the Electron story! Wait, where is it? Where is it? Oh! Brown Dwarf says Electron was a guard in ancient Greek legends. He was supposed to watch out while Ares and Aphrodite, Hephaestus' wife, were, you know, banging. Electron fell asleep and Helios saw the affair happen, so Ares turned Electron into a rooster. That's why the rooster screams at the sun. Said how Electron did nothing wrong in the story, but he's the one who got punished. It's sad. Well, he's delicious. Who doesn't like a tasty rooster? Or some gizzards. Round Dwarf, oh. Oh, FGC Highlight says, this stream is freaking wild. Have you heard of oversharing? No, not really. I mean, eventually I was gonna be like, guys, we're gonna do a donation stream, a charity stream, but for Colin! Yay! Oversharing! Did you not hear about their share of hate for another chef? I feel like that could be a little oversharing. I feel like if you're on TV... I guess I'm kind of on TV. I'm on your TV! Or your little telefono, your little cell phone. Yee. But, I mean... Does Oliver know they hate him? Or is he just ignoring it? Just imagine. I could not. I don't want to become that competitive in a field of anything. Grandmaster says, why not use something like laxatives?
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you for the sub and the follow, buddy. I don't know. VTubers say other wild things. What I was sharing is like logistically actual. Yeah, like. I mean, some VTubers they'll fan over werewolves or tentacle monsters. I'm over here talking about hell. Yeah, I'm good. I have no shame. Out there somewhere, I earned somebody else's respect. They get me. They're like, you know what, Sprinkles? Me too. I also take an hour, poop. I take an hour to take a massive dump. They're like, yes, fellow respect. Fellow dumpers! Mortal says, would not fiber be better than laxatives? For me, it's like, it's fine. It's just... my intestines are swollen. It's not that I lack fiber. Fiber is always good in your diet regardless. But for me, it's that I'm swollen, like sometimes when I eat certain meals. So it's because it's swelling that it's harder for it to... Think of like... You guys ever see sausages? When they make them? Think of the intestine lining kind of like that. How should I put it? Let's see. Today we go on a journey. Let's see. Where is it? Think of, let's see, hot dog machine. Maybe YouTube? the wiener lining. Can I like look this up on YouTube? I think so. We're gonna look at a hot dog machine. Think of... Oh, they're showing me hot dog rollers. I think more like manufacturer. There. There it is. Oh, how hot dogs are made. I don't think we should associate dumps with hot dogs. No! I gotta find it though. I think sausage lining, like intestines. Oh. Sausage maker. Let's do that. Sausage maker. I'm taking you guys on the journey now. Out of your curiosity. Here it is! Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm gonna blow your mind with the association. With the association, yes. Ooh, do you think... I think maybe... There's your intestines. Ooh. Intestines. Oh. Okay, you ready? You ready to be mind blown? Okay. Here we go, guys. This is how I understood health better. My parents were like, it's hereditary, you're bound to have it, Sprinkles. I was like, damn it. I want to eat whatever I want, but I can't. Okay, ready? Wow! Wow! Oh gosh. Woo! Okay. Stop it. Stop it. So these are your intestines. Colon, large intestines, facts, function, and diseases. What you eat is important. So watching Gordon Ramsay and Uncle Roger, they're, you know, sharing their perceptions of what's healthy, what isn't healthy. It does affect your colon. You may not think so, but colon issues is for everybody. It happens to everybody. We don't always have a perfect diet, that too. It's influenced by culture. It's influenced by fast food, what's affordable, what's not affordable. So this is inside of all of us. Dun, dun, dun! This is inside of you right now, and it's doing its job before you do your business. But the sausage maker... This is... Okay, there's that, right? Think of this. This is kind of like very close to intestine. So sometimes when the sausage stuffer gets a very... Let's say you're swollen from something bad you ate. It's not necessarily anything to do with a lack of fiber. Colon issues could also be because your diet may be something you're allergic to. And I'm allergic to a lot. I bet it's like everything. It's everything and everything. So when it gets really swollen, just imagine it a lot puffier. So you feel really sick. And then your health. And what happens if it's you don't get to go take a dookie? And this is everybody. If you don't take a dump, this gets really swollen and explodes. And then the bodily fluids will move out to the rest of the body and release toxins inside of your whole system. And that happens with medication. If anybody out there takes medication and it tells you to drink plenty of water, it's so that way you don't get too dehydrated and explode from having a massive a massive sausage explosion, a massive dookie. So just like this, I had to mute the music. This is kind of like your intestines, except with sausages. But imagine if this was too much all at once, it would not look like that, right? So it would look really, probably would explode. But yeah, sausage! It's so bad! But this is how I understood my health better. And now I'm sharing it with you, buddies. Make sure you always take care of your colon. The most forgotten, neglected part of your body. Yeah. Sausage. So bad. What is it all? I think it's Walton's 11-pound sausage stuffer. We'll just give them a like. MGC Highlight says, can't pronounce, can't. Very sad. Grandmaster says, I don't know if you should look up wiener lighting. It's too late. It's too late. MGC Highlight says, Latin American food and its colon-related consequences. Sometimes the culture of your food. Yes, it can. Grandmaster says, too much can constipate you, yeah. Grandmaster says, not really. It's not painful. All it does is make it easier to push out. But yes, Colin! Let's go back to the wholesomeness of Gordon Ramsay and Uncle Roger! I bet another VTuber would not be that in-depth with you, but me? I have no shame. Grandmaster says, I ate a bag of baby carrots for lunch once, and it hurt my stomach for like an hour. Oh my god! But carrots are good for you. Yeah, too much of anything can be bad. Baby carrots? Toru, did you snort? My dog snorted. Dang. But baby carrots are good for the eyes. Jesus. Once, baby carrots. Aren't they altered though? Then real carrots are altered. Everything's altered. Nothing's natural anymore. That's the sad thing.
You've got the
chicken samosa. You get vegetarian. Do you also hate vegetarian people, Gordon?
No, I love them.
You love them now?
Ready?
Cheers.
Love your vegetarians. You can love your vegetarians, but the food industry doesn't always love your vegetarians. Like you can, a fellow person, but not always. So there are a lot of foods that vegetarians have to be careful of, because it's supposed to be like meat-free, right? Or even like vegan food. Sometimes the substitution can cause gait gain. Did I say it backwards? Gait gain. What did I say? Gait gain? You know what I mean. But yes, I've met some vegans that are like, yeah, you have to be careful about what you buy, because sometimes it just adds like stacks and pounds on you. It is healthy, but like you have to read the ingredients too. Grandmaster says, yeah, way too much fiber. Oh, stomach pains. Oh, oh, don't worry, it's relatable. We all take a little dookie. We all take stinkies. They take stinkies. I know that's shocking, but they do. I know. They're so fabulous. They're like really well known for cooking and like cooking, I think. I'm sure they bake too, but mostly cooking. But yes, even they take dookies. Yes, even our favorite celebrities.
Ooh. Oh. I can see why his restaurant closed down now.
Oh.
It tastes like sawdust.
It tastes bad? I don't know, give him some pointers. Like, help this guy grow, Mr. Olive, Mr. Oliver. I think if you don't like someone's cooking, unless it's being served at a restaurant, you know, there's a polite way to be like, hey, you should try these ingredients. It'll make it taste way better. But you have to say it in a specific manner, like to compliment. Like, it tastes good, but it would taste even more, I guess. I'm not the best person on that, on giving suggestions. You just have to phrase it right. I would not. I would be blunt and probably too much. Oh, they both hate it.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh.
Scrambled, and please don't forget to subscribe to Uncle Roger's channel, where I'm sure you'll be critiquing this video. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos like this. The crown is back, Uncle Roger. It's been an absolute pleasure. Slow down on the MSG, and I can't wait to see you on those videos again.
Okay, good to see you, Uncle Gordon. Good job. Good job.
Nephews and nieces, I am back.
Go follow this young chef on Instagram. Give him a chance.
Twaddle! Give it up for Uncle Roger and Gordon Ramsay. Have them both on screen. Yes, even your favorite celebrities take dookies. Even Taylor Swift has to go to the bathroom, guys. She has to. She does. She's gotta do her business, you know? It says, FGC highlights, not to be nosy or weird or anything. But has this affected your relationships and stuff in the past? Not really. They don't really care. They're like, whatever. They're like, eh. I feel like it depends on your health issue. Some people have a severity, and it can. It really depends. I think if somebody has a health issue, let's say with mobility, I can see that affecting a relationship. Because it's something you have to consider. Like if they're in a wheelchair, or if they need help, you know, moving around. Let's say it could be somebody who is blind or deaf. I can see those being those sensitive topics in some relationships. I took ASL. I stuttered there. ASL back in college. That was my language course. Because you have to take a language course of your choosing, depending on what the university provides. So I did sign language. Yeah. That's what I did. And so, actually, my grandfather, he is deaf in one ear. He should really be, like, using a hearing aid. He was injured, and he also... Well, he served in the military, and so he was let go because of they had a practice run with some boomies, and it went off, and he lost hearing in his ear, and then he got let go because he was no longer useful. It happens when you get, like, injuries. Or lose, you know, hearing or your sight, they call it impaired. But yeah, I can see that affecting a relationship, but no, not really, not for me. I think for some people, maybe. I've heard many people break up before over sensitive health issues, says FGC highlights. Garslane! Oh! I said your name earlier, I think we were thinking of you. Hello, Garslane! Oh, you made it! But now that's a good question. But another good question is, are the cookies still on? Bloop. So, Gordon Ramsay and Uncle Roger. But now we're gonna check out our cookies. Oh, they exploded, but they're fine. I think it's fine. Let me go get them. Ugh. Oh, alright. One moment, okay? Let's see. Toru, my babies. Maybe Kimchi will make an appearance. I see him looking over from the corner of the doorway. Oh, he's so lazy. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll bring the cookies. I'll bring both, so you see the ones that exploded and the ones that still look pretty nice. I'm already eating some of the cookies. Do you want to see the whole pan or just the ones? Mocking chat says FGC highlights. Grandmaster says AI see 4 cookies. We're getting a list on this one. Oh, really? I'm gonna show you so I brought some. Cause the pan, they're just too heavy. Well, I could bring you the pan. But there's just too many cookies. Okay, I'm gonna ask for assistance. I'm gonna give them back to AI Father. Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna show you how they exploded. Gotta put some stuff away. And then I'm gonna show you the ones that look really nice and neat. Alright, be right back again. I have no shame in showing you I've learned. Alright, hold on. Oh, is this gonna work? Alright. Ready? Oh, it's darkness! What happened? Oh, that's what happened. Ta-da! So they exploded! I know how you guys like a train wreck. Well, here you go. Well, it's entertaining. So these are the ones that exploded. I'm still eating them. So these were at the top of the oven. Yeah, it's a bloody mess. I do love my horror games, so... guess it kind of reflects into my baking. So those are the raspberry. This turned out fine. This here is the figgies. Look how nice and neat they are. They're much bigger though. Yes, I'll be your work in progress kind of gal. Yeah, this versus this. What happened? These were at the bottom too. This is a pizza pan with holes in it. And this is not a pizza pan with no holes in it. I think that was the factor in. They turned out better because it was a pizza pan. These turned out boiling hot. It's kind of like a fruit roll-up if you look at it closely. If you look at this. I'm gonna show you. If I show you the jam, it's like a fruit roll-up. But yeah. Yeah, bloody murder. That's what we'll call it. I'll have to take those back to the kitchen in case kimchi shows up. The kitchen counter is a lot higher than my desk area. And this is the figs, which, like, oh my gosh. So exquisite looking. And this is what we'll be sharing together. These are the most pretty, like, cute, pretty ones. This right here looks like a heart. Look, it's a heart! Gotta face it to you. Aw, it's a heart. And ta-da! Presenting my fig and blackberry cookies. Our biscuit jams. You guys have made it to the very end, and I'm proud of you. Even though the camera's not catching my face. But yeah, we're gonna have these together. Yeah, nice and fancy. I could just merge these together. You can watch me take the cookies. Bloop. Look! So the jam, look, it's like a fruit roll-up. I'll just eat it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Very chewy. Bloop, bloop, bloop. If you want homemade cookies, I'll give them for you. These are very homemade. I'm embracing it. AI father's still gonna eat them. Look, they conjoined. They're in love. They were forced to be together. Isn't that kind of cool? Like a fruit roll-up. It's a little too crunchy to chew, though. Alright, these had to separate. But yes, our cookies! FGC Highlight says, not that bad, honestly. Really? You don't think it's that bad? They were, like, really hot and, like, bubbling. Aw, I feel better now. There, I combined them. Boop. This is my water? The music is so fancy. Are you ready to try it, buddies? We got some cat hair on here. You ready to try some milk and cookies for the first time on live stream together? I wish I could zoom in a bit more. You know what? I think I will. I think I will zoom in more. Can I zoom in more? Just a little bit more? I think that is as close as we can get. Maybe? Maloop. We get to finally have our happy ending, I think. Our happy ending! There, guys, front and center. Oh, wrong one! You now get to try the cookies. We'll start with the heart one. Just for you guys. You get to have my bloody heart. I don't... Yeah, this one was not intentional. It does come off on the side, though. So this is the back, if you're curious about what they look like on the back. They're almost the size of... they could be like a coin cookie. Grandmaster says, I want the heart one! You can have our bloody heart. You can have that one. Then we have our figgy. Not bad. These were at the very bottom. This was cooked on the pizza pan. They turned out fine. Now, buddies. Feast on the glorious adventure of Biscuit Jam Jam. We'll have to do more recipes. The music is so dramatic. Not bad. They're not burn.
Welcome, new galaxy.
Just too much jam, says FGC Highlights. I think for the raspberry, yeah. No, blackberry. These are blackberry. I'm already full. I've already had like 2 of them off screen. I had some coffee in my cup. It says, FGC Highlight says, so using a pizza pan is the way of baking hacks? I think so. For some reason, it cooled off much faster. But I think that's the point of a pizza baking pan. Because it has little holes in it, it airs out much more faster, like quickly. Let's see, catching up with chat. It says, well, I think I did. So what do you think? Will you guys make biscuit jam jams at home? I still have the recipe. Even though I put them in the freezer, they did hold their shape. And the jam is... is it fresh? I think not from too long ago we got it. Sometimes you can buy really fresh jam from like the store. If you think of kind of like a market, sometimes they'll have like an actual person who cultivates their own jam. But yes, what would you like to try? Would you like to try the blackberry or would you like to try the fig? They're both sweet. It says... well, I think that's it. It kind of feels like we should probably play a game or something. I've never finished something this quickly. We started at 1:30, 2:30... 1 to 2:30, 1:30, 2:30... 2:30, 3:30... 3:30, 4:30... Actually, you know what? We did kind of end on time. I don't think I've ever baked anything that took a few hours. The Sakura puzzle we have to finish. Like, I have not returned back to it. I really need to. It's dusty right now. I guess I could bring kimchi, but I'd have to clear everything. Should I finish everything? I don't know. It's a lot of sugar. How many calories per cookie? Bloop. I think it says prep time is 10 minutes. Cook time is 10. Chilling time is 30. Total time is 15 minutes to make the cookies or biscuits. Easy jam drop biscuits. Does it have the... oh, nutrition facts. Alright, buddies, if you're wondering about the nutrition, here we go. Calories is 112 calories per cookie. Carbohydrates 14 grams. Protein 2 grams. Fat is 6 grams. Saturated fat is 3 grams. Polyunsaturated fat is 0.3 grams. Monosaturated fat is 1 gram. Trans fat 0.2 g. Cholesterol 23 mg. Sodium mg. potassium 16 mg, fiber 0.3 g, sugar is 6 g, vitamin A 170 IU, calcium 5 mg, iron 0.1 mg. So this is 112 calories, give or take. I think depending on the amount of jam you put. I really like the figs. I feel like the sweetest one is the blackberry, surprisingly. I don't know, blackberry can be considered kind of bittersweet. Oh, Muertos says, what are you gonna play if you do? I don't know, we have like 10 minutes. What could I play?
Yeah.
Thank you for the sub and the follow, Cookie Monster. Just subscribed. Cookie Monster, you may have the last cookies. It is an honor to be served the presence of a Cookie Monster. Yummy, 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 yummy. I'll have one more. But I'll have the figgy. Well, I don't want to neglect these guys. I'll have the heart. I'll have the beautiful bloody heart. I must be given sacrifices to appease my hunger. Delicious! I declare this scrumptious. FGC Highlight says, so 20 cookies is the limit, huh? Hey, I had 2 before. I've had a total of like maybe 5. I've had plenty. I've had too much of it. I want to eat them all. We still have how many left, I say? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have 22 cookies left. I guess we have made 27, because I ate like almost 5 of them. Under 7 Mint! Hello! Aww. Aww, little whistling emote. Says, don't forget about Noodle! About Noodle's portion. They were just being naughty. They were eating some tinfoil out of the trash can. Tora will go into the trash can and she'll take whatever she wants. And then she'll share it with them, and they all got in trouble. Yeah, they were being naughty. Holy, says Yakikitsu. Hello, buddy. I know it's a little messy. Just a little bit. I'm gonna save these for later. I might have just one more. I'll have this one. This is the last one. I promise I didn't eat the other ones, because that's too quick. You know, I'm a slow eater. It'll take me time. Relinquish your hunger. Give in. Give in to the cookie. I'm battling my thirst for sugar. Loop. But it's kind of healthy sugar. Well, we had a cup of sugar. Well, no, we had a half a cup of sugar. And 1 cup and a half of flour. So not bad. So it's basically a vanilla cookie with a little jam. Is this considered kind of like a snack? Would I say it's like really healthy? Not really. I would say this is a treat. More so. I had to dip it. The feast is over now, buddies. It is time for us to do one last thing together. But only one last thing. I'm gonna have to go put up the stuff, though. FGC highlight says overworked fingertips, though. Wait, what? Sprinkles has been putting in some overtime at work in the office. Is that what you guys are daydreaming about when I'm away? I'm an office gal, that's true. FGC Highlight says, or she just burned herself on baking. My fingers are just pink. Do I look burnt? Oh, I do look pink. That's so weird. The camera makes me look extra pinky. Well, at least my hands do look good. Ooh. Me and my French nail tips. Oh, natural. 𝑦𝑒ki𝖺 says, I would put maybe some coconut shavings or toasted almond slices on top of the cookies. That sounds very delicious. Oh, I didn't think of that. Something toasty. I gotta figure out why am I so shiny and red. Oh well, I'm just shiny. I'm just pink! It's official, I'm pink! Now what game should we play? Just a quick game. Cause then I gotta go clean up, the kitchen's dirty. I have made a mess. I gotta go wash out our containers. Utensils and everything. What to play? Portal would take too long. 𝒔𝒆 was a short game. Can't go back to that one. 𝒏𝒆𝒊𝒂𝒂 is a very lengthy one too. FGC highlights as Pinkles! It's better than Tinkles. Oh man, imagine that calling me Little Miss Tinkles. Little Miss Pringles. I like Pinkles, that's cute. I think this is the end. We can do chat time though. Because I think a game would be like longer than just like 4 minutes. Yeah. This bed we made, we could return to that one. But they got so many puzzles. Tempted. And I'm so full. I feel like a chubster. I'm a little chub. A little chub still. Grandmaster said she's a special great Pokemon. I wish I could become a rainbow. The closest I can get to being a rainbow was this one. Yeah, this is close to being a rainbow-colored fox. I want to play Pokemon right now, but I don't have Pokemon. That sounds like a cute game to play after cookies. What could I whip out real quick? Do they have a free Pokemon? I doubt it. Wins 𝑍𝒐𝒂𝒄! I'm not good at that game. Fine, we can play a little 𝑍𝒐𝒂𝒄. Since you're begging me. We'll play a little 𝑍𝒐𝒂𝒄. Huh. Let's see. 𝑍𝒐𝒂𝒄's free too. We all know I rage at that game. I was playing the free version too. I couldn't pass the free version. Aw, here it is. It says the game is damn short and not very smart, but at least it's free. Maybe you'll find it fun. Featuring soundtrack composed entirely out of Misty's music. Very Misty's Bandcamp. I think it's a fine game. I do have, like, Fall Guys. I would love to play some Fall Guys. I've never tried it on my PC, though. I'm so hot from the oven. I'm turning pink. I'm actually turning pink. They have... What is this? Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Bloodstained Ritual. Zombie Plants. 100% orange juice. Looks like a bird game? A board game! Melatonin. Hollow Knight. That's a game I want. It looks fun. A little dark and spooky. Then you got Lobotomy Corporation. You get lobotomized. Familiar. Papers, Please. Oh, we need to do a Papers, Please. Crush Crush. Muse Dash. Thank goodness you are here. Ah, people were going crazy for this game. But I was like, but it's $20. Aww. Games? Collecting your games? Expensive. This game is so mystical. A little eerie. Oh. The cow. I saw videos of the voice acting, really well made. A little obsession with butter. Guess I'm not alone. Butter. We got Argo. Cuphead! Cuphead and we're so glad you're here. We're so thankful you're here. They're both about the same price range. Would you like to see me play Cuphead in the future? Would we get copyrighted for it? Let's see. It kind of goes with the scene. What do you guys think? Cuphead? Cuphead in the delicious last course. Maybe. Fantasy, violence, mild language, use of alcohol and tobacco. Oh no! Ah! I remember her! I saw her in the episodes! And the little mix of her love interest with the Capitan. I don't know. I feel like I might peak with that game. Ooh, FGC Highlight says Cuphead is super difficult though. Aw, it might be a little too difficult for me. Grandmaster says, what about we become what we behold? Ooh, what's that? Bloop. We become who we behold. Oh, that's cute. Oh. Never mind, hats aren't cool anymore. Oh, it's one of those games. Very positive. We'll add it to the library. Huh. Let's see. It says a game about news cycles, various cycles, infinite cycles. Oh, so it's an endless game. This is gonna have to be like a full live stream gameplay. We can play this next week. I forget I have to get the new schedule in. You're gonna love the cute little doodle. I have a doodle in store for you guys. A lot to look forward to. It's a chibi. Yeah, I found a chibi idea. Yeah. I think, is there any, like, wizard games we could play? Wizard. Wizard 101 has been around for ages. I don't know if I do Wizard 101. Idle Wizard. A game by two wizards. The Wizard and Idle RPG game. Oh, it's not even capturing the music. All you hear is silence. Oh, my poor buddies. That looks extensive. Why does that make me think of Skyrim? It's this section right here. That makes me think of Skyrim, how you level up. Oh my gosh. What? The Wizard. Gotta do a little wizard voice. It's called Mostly Positive. RPG idle hybrid about becoming the most powerful wizard there is. Pick a class, get a pet, configure, and improve your character in a myriad of ways. Wizard 101, cookie clicker, idle on. I think that's the only wizard game. I don't know what that is. Angel Legion? Is that about racing? I don't know. Kind of makes me think of Sims. Valia. Oh. Create your dream world. Idle, Book of Yogg, idle, it's mixed. Oh. See, free to play, Smite. Maple Story. Zelda Singularity, RuneScape. Adventure Capitalist? Huh? Upgrade your boost, invest, immense, make it rain. Blast off. Launch to Mars for more profits. Oh, he's got a butt chin. Adventure Capitalist. I've never seen anybody play it. This came out in 2015. Adventure Capitalist. It says here, welcome eager young investor to Adventure Capitalist, arguably the world's greatest capitalism simulator. 2015. Supermarket Together. Dave the Diver. Turmoil. Galaxy Idle Clicker. So you make your own galaxies? You make your own planets? What the Grandmaster says, there's an end. Oh, to the little thing? Okay, let's go back. We go all the way back. Through all the things I clicked on. We become what we behold, fan-made port. I guess so. How long is the game? Is it a short game? Game about news cycles and various cycles, infinite cycles. We become what we behold, a 5-minute game that looks at how social magnifies small differences into gross monstrosities. Monster Knights. Monster Knights, it's a non-partition game about politics, examining the horror of the viral nature of diversiveness and tribalism. The player captures news and controls what the cycle and squares see on the screen, and having sway over how they think and act. Warning, the following program contains scenes of snobbery, rudeness, and mass murder. Viewer discretion advised. This game was created and originally published by Nicky Case. This is not an official port from him, but you can find the original web version at this link. Alright, it's a 5-minute game. Let's do it. Let's do it. Turn off the display capture. We'll be playing now. We're gonna be playing. We become what we are, what we behold. Ooh. Are you guys ready? Hmm. Hmm. Ew. I think that's the wrong one. Oh, I moved it. That's why. There we go. Where did you guys go? I gotta make sure you guys are present. Not that one. Oh, there you are. Right here. Okay. Ta-da! Alright, are you guys ready to play? See game capture. We are what we behold. For some reason, it doesn't want to capture it. Oh, it's tiny. Make it a little bit bigger. Ba-doop. We become what we behold. Playing time 5 minutes. Warning, the following program contains scenes of snobbery, rudeness, and mass murder. Viewer discretion is advised. We become what we behold. We shape our tools, and then our tools shape us. Marshall McLuhan. Misattributed. Oh, should I make it bigger? I should make it probably bigger. Yeah, maybe a little bit bigger. Nice! Little man! Oh, nice hat! Now we all wear hats. What about the mustache? Alright, what about the lovebirds? Gross, go get a room? Oh, that's cute! No! I thought it was adorable! You gotta catch him doing something interesting! I almost got the cricket! Little cricket! Oh, they reacted? Oh. Oh no! Crazy square attacks! Circle person! Oh no! Mass hysteria! Never mind, hands aren't cool anymore! Oh no! Oh, they're so little! Spare person! Just a normal peep for a normal peeper. So catch the sad dude, right? Gotta catch him doing something interesting. Oh no! Circle, fear, squares! You gotta catch her doing something interesting? I keep missing! FGC highlights says anyway, gotta go, Pinkies! Love the stream today, boy! Squares, stubs, circles. Meh. Grandmaster says, let's hope Sprinkle doesn't lead us into madness. I doubt it. Who tunes in to watch people get along? I do. He's so happy! Oh! Ooh, just missed it. Ah! I want to see people get along. Circles hate squares. Squeaky, squeaky. No, everyone's angry. Circles hate squares. No! Just missed it. This is so bad. But he's so happy! Is this where it leads to murder? Oh! Love! Peace is boring, violence goes viral? Oh my god! Peace and love! Peace and love! Oh, because they're a couple! Oh! What if squares hate squares? I kind of like the peace part, not violence. Almost everyone hates everyone. This is so bad. Uh-oh. Hats ain't cool anymore, have you heard? Oh no. No! Oh my gosh! Be scared, be angry! Violence! No! Be scared, be angry! That's too much! Don't listen to the mass media! Don't do as you're told! Oh my gosh! That's too much. The chaos, no! Oh. Jesus? Oh, well... Who is behind it? Created by Nikki Case. So the whole point is that people, many thanks to play testers and to my Patreon supporters. Wow. So basically, the media misleads people. But last but not least, thank you for playing. So there is a story to this. Oh, they're still in love! Become what we behold. Replay the mess? I think it's gonna result the same, right? It doesn't matter what we do. Oh gosh, oh, what is this? Go away! Windows, now! Now! Windows, go away! I use my, okay, it keeps doing that. Oh my gosh, you need support with Windows? That's crazy. Okay, that means I'm done for the day. I am officially done for the day. Oh, there. Windows, curse thee! I was using... So when I use F1 for my emotes, it actually, that's one of the first things that come up. I probably should switch my emote. They call it a... With VTube Studio, you can have a... I think it's called a hotkey. The hotkey, it can be for different emotions. But when you click off screen from your VTube character, VTube Studio, it may or may not allow you to use it depending on what the key you press. So it can have like the automatic window thing. But whatever. Yes, Grandmaster says, people love drama. Sprinkles is causing violence via game. That was pretty sad. So it just results in the same way, right? I tried to get it to actually show... I didn't want to. I didn't want to show on game capture. It only showed on display. But buddies, it seems our day has come to a closing. Go back to the safety of our... Wow. Thank you for recommending the game. I forgot to give them a round of applause. It was a little hard to since it was so emotional. We'll give them a round of applause now. Oh, I don't think I have it set up here. I'm gonna have to add... Let's see. I have to add the soundboard. I think it's considered... We'll have to go back to the gaming screen. Let's give them a round of applause for the game. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We become what we behold. It was just hard to because it was so sad. Now they can go back to the chatting screen. Me and my mishaps with using my key of my hotkeys. Grandmaster says, I think so. Oh. It proved a point though. Social media affects the way people see each other. It affects the way whether we love. I like that the couple survived in the end. I think that's the one thing I appreciated. Like you had, after all the tragedy of the square people and the circle people, where were the triangle people at? If anybody's seen GooseWorks, I think I'm saying their name correctly. GooseWorks is with creating Glitch Studios. One of the creators there. They're going to Netflix. I heard that Digital Circus is going to Netflix. They want to also add murder drones to be more accessible off of YouTube. And that's pretty cool. That's a really nice announcement I've heard and seen on Twitter. Who announced it? It was a fellow content creator who does a lot of newsy news. Let's see. But yeah, thank you. A 5-minute video. I recommend checking it out. I'll put it in the description down below. It's on Steam Engine. But dang. But yeah, Triangle People from the GooseWorks studio. I think it was from Digital Circus, wasn't it? I think it was the first episode. Triangle People are considered attractive because they have angles. So yeah, where the triangle people at? All we saw were circles and squares. A cute little couple at the end mourning all the people. It felt like more people more square circle people passed away. But, I guess it wasn't too many, but that was a lot. And I didn't want to snap them at the end. I was afraid that it was gonna get violent at the very end while we had a sense of peace. But pretty good. I was gonna let it be, like, something we played for a whole live stream. I always check out the description of games, because sometimes it'll be just a short game. Sometimes it'll be, like, a 3-hour, 5-hour game. Something to consider when you do live streams. Grandmaster says, I'm not sure if I know them. Oh! You mean the... Digital Circus? Gooseworks? Gooseworks isn't a fellow body. They're, I want to say, an animator. Let's see. Animator, story developer, Gooseworks. Gooseworks, Glitch Studio, Digital Circus. Why is Gooseworks The Amazing Digital Circus a hit? Gooseworks' animated plot for The Amazing Digital Circus is a bona fide hit and has been watched over 33 million times since it was released on YouTube less than 2 weeks ago. Well, this was, I think, months ago. The episode has a twisted sense of humor and the jokes are timed with the frame perfection. How did Glitch work with Gooseworks? As such, according to Yang, Glitch had to work very closely with Gooseworks to translate her 2D style to 3D. Gooseworks became the Amazing Digital Circus's showrunner, and they worked hard to maintain her vision as much as possible. So that's Gooseworks. Yeah, so for anybody that didn't know, and they have a lot to do with the character design. Grandmaster says, oh, people! Yes, the goose people! Oh! Yeah, Gooseworks. I think her character is her icon is on Twitter, at least. If I can pull up Twitter X. Gooseworks. Could I? I did! I found them! Ah, that is so cool. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Gotta move all the way over here. And... gotta make sure everything's on. That is the right display. That's correct. You ready for Gooseworks? Oh. Ta-da! Here's Gooseworks! And other art from the Amazing Digital Circus. Fan-made. Brand new act. Oh. Gooseworks music. Is that a dolphin? Or it's a manatee, right? So this is Goosework music. Is this the Gooseworks? I'm this close to overdosing on Microsoft. What? Is this them? I'm not sure. Strong, independent woman who sacrificed and skinned other women and then wore their skin. Oh. Kind of makes me think of a ringworm. Ooh, is this them though? Goose? I designed a Tegu cowboy lizard man for no reason other than I wanted to. That's cool. Oh, it was about thunder again. I think this is Goose. Yeah, the triangle people. I need to think about my own show, but I can't stop thinking about the other show. I think I have a problem. Oh, murder drones! So it is them! It's okay, Grandmaster. So Gooseworks has to do with Digital Circus. Pretty cool. I think those are the voice actors, right? Murder Drone's OST volume is now out. We'll include the Nightcore song Bite Me from the final battle. Ah. So this is just another character then. Ah, that's so sick. I'm gonna go ahead and... We're gonna go ahead and end it here with this nice little illustration of Gooseworks from Gooseworks. It reminds me of Murder Drones a lot. Interesting. Oh yes, most definitely. I like this creature. Oh, so how it influenced. Sick. Grandmaster says Dorito people. I would love to be a Dorito person. But yeah, Dorito people are supposed to be the most attractive shape. Think of the pyramids. The most worshipped shape in history. Pyramids. Except I guess this would be like a more flat version. Maybe... Well, still 3D dimensional, but kind of flat. Alright, buddies. We're gonna end it here on this image from Gooseworks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the cookie baking and my blandering, my babbling. And if we ever do... one of the biggest, I think, goals I have is to continue doing charity streams. But of course, the first one we did was One Tree Planted. And... oh, that was so much fun last year. Maybe we'll do one someday for, like, health-related. Yeah. So people, maybe someday. I don't know how that works, but that's a goal. Since I shared a little bit about myself, probably too much for the internet. But, not bad. It does a full circle. How to use your babbling for a greater purpose. You're not alone, buddies. The music is so powerful. Thank you, Mario. Mario! This is Mario Galaxy music. Grandmaster says later. Says have a great rest of your day, Sprinkles. Goodbye, buddies. Peace and love, and take care of yourselves. And I'll catch you next time. Look out for the chibi art I'll be posting soon.